All right, and we should be live,
In three,
I think.
2, 1. Nope. My
I
time is
don't know.
still
It's
working.
not starting. Wait, and okay, wait, yeah, okay, it's working. I think. All right, we're in. Okay,
Yes.
we're officially up. Okay, awesome. Oh, and it's just joined too. Just put him in.
Yeah.
You got a comment, bro. Read it.
Where is it?
What do you mean, where is it?
I can't find it. Oh, there we go. Why are you guys commenting on their own stream? Oh my
What are you
god.
talking about?
I don't know what am I talking about. I'm gonna see if this works. Wait. Okay. Yep. It works. I can put it up on the thing. All right. Okay. So, what should we start off the discussion from?
I mean, it's your channel.
So
Okay.
can you hear me?
Is
Yeah.
this it's off?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. It's a bit like yeah. It's rough, but yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
All right. So let's start off from.
Yo,
I
don't
don't know
let
where
me
to start.
subscribe. What do you mean?
Yo, this guy said that too last time, like during the stream, the other one. Oh my god. He's basically like, what's his name? Which anti-hero was it? The one that keeps going back and forth. It's not Red Hood though. He usually stays on one
Deadpool?
side. Deadpool, yes, like Deadpool.
Oh
He
my
had it
god,
like
how could you
stays
forget
around.
Deadpool? Oh my
It
god.
was on the tip
You
of
should
my
be
tongue.
ashamed.
What do you expect? It was
You
on the
should be
tip of my
ashamed.
tongue. Oh my god. I'm sorry, it just
Honestly,
happened.
you should be ashamed.
All right. Okay. So, oh yeah. Speaking of Deadpool, when is the second one coming out? By the way.
Didn't it already
Oh,
come
no,
out or
not,
Isn't it
something?
already out?
no, not the second one. I meant the third one. I meant the third one. The third one.
I don't think there's a
You're
third
not
one.
caught up and you're like, oh, Marvel DC.
I said it by accident. Okay. There's a thing called an accident. All right. I'm gonna just
Did
confirm.
you?
Let's see when is it coming out. I know it was confirmed. That's gonna be in the MCU this
It's
time.
not.
Hold on. Let me just double check.
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna.
Yeah.
put
See.
up
Look.
the MCU.
Look. Kevin Feige confirms
No,
Deadpool 3 is
okay,
an
I agree.
actual series.
I agree with that, but they haven't released a date yet.
Well, yeah, obviously because of the whole COVID thing, but it's being released in the MCU, and the reason why they're keeping it R-rated because A, it's Deadpool, and then the reason why it's gonna like be in the MCU and be R-rated at the same time, so like people can actually know that okay, this is R-rated, so like proceed with caution. But it's for those of us that watch the MCU and want Deadpool in the MCU.
Yeah, I don't think they should add him to the MCU.
I don't know. I think he's pretty good that he's in the MCU.
Nah, because then they'd have to change the rating, and then they'd have to change everything that they already like about Deadpool. So you know.
No, they won't have to change the rating. Look, it says it right here, Derek. Wait, yeah, teases R rating. Yeah, it's not confirmed yet, but they're still in talks of making it R rated.
Alright.
I'm actually like interested to see how it's gonna play out in the MCU.
Why you want to see R-rated Dark Knight?
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm not Dark Knight. That's itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's me.
I know. Are you trying to see R-rated movies?
I mean, no, I'm not trying to.
I don't know,
Hey,
man.
yo, since when did the stream turn into one cousin scolding the other cousin for watching R-rated movies?
I have no
Who
idea.
scolded him? Who said I was
I mean,
scolding him? And
it's a
besides,
pretty-
I was like 6 minutes into the stream, so
yeah. Wait, are we actually 6 minutes into this?
4 minutes and
4
17. 4 minutes and 18. 20 now.
Well, that's
Oh, no.
precise.
Yeah.
All
okay.
right.
It says legit on the top left corner.
yeah, okay.
If there's one thing that I want to see in what's it called when Deadpool's in the MCU is that him collaborating with Spider-Man. That's the one thing I want to see.
How do you think that would work?
I don't know. Maybe
Hey, yo, you're trying to create Spidey Pool.
no. That's not what I'm trying. Oh my god, no. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh my god, no. That's not what I'm trying to do. Honestly, it would be pretty interesting if he comes up in the third Spider-Man movie. Although I don't think that's gonna happen.
Doubt it.
No, I'm not trying to do a spider push as well, man. Bro, like that's so weird. Why would I want to do that? I mean, there are fans out there that want that too. I don't know why, but well, I'm not
Lance, you want
even
to get
good.
copyrighted?
What?
You want to get copyrighted?
I don't mind for this stream at least. Seriously. I mean, honestly, I'm not minding the copyright issue here because I was planning on like playing some trailers and stuff, and I'm obviously gonna get copyrighted for that. So
Never mind then.
yeah, you just got Uno reverse, buddy. All right, and can we talk about the ending of WandaVision?
I mean, I don't
though?
think you'll
Like,
get copyrighted if you get
Can we
offended.
talk about the ending
Isn't
of the
that how it
newest
works?
Flash episode?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. What?
That was
Yo.
sick.
Well, we all
Yeah,
know
I'm
what happened.
excited.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, the original Harrison was.
I'm
That's
not
the
caught
thing
up,
that we
boys.
want
So
to see.
like,
I mean, it's like a character we've never seen before.
Oh, character you never seen before? Sam apni butt do kya?
Was that
I have
Shazad?
not caught up with this.
Oh no,
Was that Shazad or Cosplay? Who was that?
Shazad.
Qasid.
Oh no.
that's me. That's me.
Oh my god.
That was Qasid.
Yeah, that sounded like Cosplay. Oh man.
All I heard was spitting in the mic.
Oh, he said, "Go wash your butt."
You're welcome anytime.
Oh my god. Alright, can we get back to the convo?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Where were we? Alright, Star Trek. Do you want to get spoiled right now?
I'm down. I don't really care.
Alright, okay. Season 7, bro, it's insane right now. Right now, we got Harrison Wells, the OG ones. I've been trying to see that since the first season, like ever since he was introduced.
HR's back. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
He was
HR's
only there
back.
for a
Well,
season. Only for an episode.
yeah, for an episode.
Oh well.
But yo, it's not even the OG Harrison Wells because it's gonna be all the Wells in one body again.
Yeah, but they've been controlling the OG Wells body though, right?
Well, that's true.
Yeah, so like in a sense, we still get to see like the OG Wells and see how he interacts. Because like honestly, since the beginning, ever since they talked about the OG timeline, right? I really wanted to see some stuff from it. The only thing that we've seen so far from it is the OG timeline flash from the night where his mother died, and OG Harrison Wells, and we know what year the particle accelerator was supposed to explode, and that was 2020. I want to see
talking
like
about
more
Dawn?
of that.
Oh man, I don't think it would have been 2020
Wait, why?
Are you guys talking about Dawn or what?
because it's 2020.
Yeah, well,
Also-
technically, Dawn, kind of, not really.
But also on the side note, this is one huge question I have. When you saw him
Yes.
come out of, like, basically get manifested from his own grave where Eobard Thawne placed his body, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't that also create some inconsistency with timeline? Because didn't Team Flash already dig out the body of Harrison Wells? Remember in the first season when Cisco
Crisis
and
Change.
Joe found the
no, it was Crisis
body?
Change. Remember?
Yeah, but that means they wouldn't have actually found anything, and that means Eobard Thawne would still be running around as Harrison Wells.
Well, it depends on where. Like they
No,
always just show.
it doesn't because
You haven't
Because
seen
they
season
only
Seven
found
yet.
out they only really found out that Harrison Wells wasn't Harrison Wells only because they found the actual body of Harrison Wells. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
but the thing with that, right, is that right now the only thing that we saw in the last episode of him just like literally just morphing into OG Wells right now. We don't know where he went from there. So maybe just to keep the timeline like intact, you might have just I don't know, dipped from there and did
I mean,
something
like,
else.
then you do have to ask the question: what was he doing for 6-7 seasons?
Yeah, and this is where they will explain that then, because like it doesn't make sense.
What I'm sort of thinking is that like it was more of a present time thing.
add him back. Add him back. Someone's in the backstage. Someone's backstage.
Oh, who's in the backstage? Oh, Rubina. Okay. Rubina, why'd you leave?
I have to go. Okay, yo. So what were you talking about? Like where Harrison Wells was for 6 seasons?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where
six
was
of the
he?
No, he was
seasons.
dead.
What do you think?
He was dead.
No, we're talking about like post crisis.
Post crisis,
Hello?
remember he died.
No,
He
like
came back in the new episode, like the
yeah.
original guy.
But the problem is, you know how he came back? He came back because Barry broke the artificial speed force.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh,
Barry
okay.
threw
That might change
Barry
up the timeline then.
I
Barry
mean,
threw a
then it would
lightning
have to
bolt.
be present day, right? That would
No,
be like a
listen,
present day
listen.
manifestation.
Listen, this is what I told Danish, and this is what I'll tell you. Barry
Yeah.
threw a lightning bolt at the artificial speed force. When he was being hit by the blue lightning, everything was leaving his body. So all the Wells' powers was leaving him. The Wells had to find a body because Barry got rid of the artificial speed force. So where did they find the body? The closest body was Earth One Harrison Wells.
No, the thing that he's asking though, right, is that not yeah, the timeline was intact up to that point, but destroying the artificial speed force sent like all the Wellses to the OG Wells's body, right? So now
But
what
that was
happens from there?
present
Does the
time.
timeline change or does
It
it
probably
like
does.
stay intact?
But no. The better question is, how did he get back there?
Yeah, why was his body still there? I mean, shouldn't have
'Cause-
he manifested at the morgue or something?
No. Cisco,
Oh, I have an idea. I think I know
Cisco
what
took
happened.
it.
I think I know what happened. It's
Yeah.
probably an illusion, or maybe like it's like a spirit or something like that. But the problem with that theory is that they need a body for that. Unless if they no, that doesn't make sense. I was about to
Yeah,
say
but
We
that,
the
saw
Harrison
him grow
Wells
back.
from Earth One was
Legit, we saw
also
him grow back.
dead.
or what if they took Don's body and then he didn't know about that like for like years, and then that's the closest thing I could come up with. They took Don's
Yeah.
body and he doesn't realize it, right? And the reason that we saw OG was morph up, right, is that because you know how like in season 6 we saw Harry, we saw Sherlock as like illusions, right? Well, not illusions, but you know what I mean, right? Like they
Yeah.
showed up. Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened, right? Except Don didn't pay attention to that, right? So we're the only ones who saw that happen.
Well,
That's
I
the
don't know.
closest thing I could come up with.
I guess.
No, but the problem is that if you remember, Cisco dug up the body to get rid of Thawne. Remember to say, "Oh look, the OG Harrison Wells is dead."
Yeah,
No,
I
no, that's
knew
not what I'm
he's dead. There's
saying.
no reason
That's not
for
what I'm
him to
saying,
come
though.
back.
there. The body wasn't there. Crisis messed it up, so now the body's there. And so when they went to go find the host body, they found that body.
Listen up. To be honest, I haven't actually watched all of Crisis on Infinite Earths. I wasn't.
Why would you do that?
Everyone said it wasn't good.
What?
Was it good?
Are
So
you
like,
good?
I
Good.
barely know what's going on. Everyone said it
Oh
wasn't good.
my god,
A lot of people
bro!
told me that.
Watch Crisis. It's so good, man.
All right, like get me up to speed on all the changes.
All right, okay. Rubin, do you want to take this first, or should I?
I'm about to search it up. Let's see. All Crisis changes.
No, don't. No, that's not what he's asking. He's asking what happened during Crisis because he didn't watch
Oh,
the
Yeah,
episode.
and all the
multiverse,
changes and all the
the
changes.
multiverse broke, right?
Yeah,
We lost
multiverse.
Well,
Jay Garrick.
Yeah,
no, we didn't lose Jay Garrick. He's still there. Remember?
Barry Allen from the
Oh,
old
didn't we lose one of the
TV show.
flashes?
Yeah, the old
That was
Barry
Earth
Allen.
90. That was Earth 90 Flash. That
Earth
wasn't
90.
Jay Garrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Earth. Oh yeah, Earth 90 Barry.
Yeah.
Right. So we lost him, and then Arrow just made a brand new multiverse, but they don't know there's a new multiverse.
Yeah, there's like a new multiverse now, right? Where like Stargirl exists, where
I think
Like, is it all on Earth Prime or is there more Earths now?
there's more
so
Earths
like
that we don't know about.
the OG multiverse, right? It was compressed into one Earth called Earth Prime, right? But now there's even more Earths now.
No, the problem
the-
is that they all think that the multiverse is dead, and they're all on one Earth, right? But in
Yeah.
fact, that we all know that there's more than one Earth.
Yeah,
we know
because
Stargirl's
other
on
than
Earth
that, then
2.
time travel wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but time travel still exists.
Time travel still exists, so we know someone can come from the multiverse. We know that, but they don't know the multiverse is still alive. They think
Yeah.
it's dead. Remember? They don't know that Earth 2 has superheroes on
Alright.
it.
I actually
Yeah,
want to
like-
touch on something that hasn't been mentioned for a very long time. Back in, what
Yeah.
was it, season 5? Remember how we were given like a quick hint at like a next villain coming soon?
Oh,
Like-
Red Death, Red Death.
Red Death, exactly.
Bro, I want to see him so bad. Maybe that he might come from results from a crisis change. Maybe who knows?
I feel like he might come as a result of Godspeed or something.
The theory that most of us were on right now, right, was that you know how Thawne needs a body right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna
Take
go
over.
into who?
Take over Batman's body or something from a different Earth.
No. I mean that would be a good theory too, but no. Like what I meant was that he's gonna take over Ramsey's body and become Red Death.
Yo, where did he go? He just dipped.
Like he's probably just chilling in the negative
I
speed
mean,
force
okay,
looking for a
yeah,
new
there's
body.
that possibility of him taking Ramsey's body, right? But then if you
no.
do consider that they might just
Where's
keep it
Ramsey?
original, hold on. If you consider the fact that they might just keep it original and just use, I don't know, a version of Batman, then wouldn't you have to consider that there's also more Dark Knights?
Yeah, in the
Like the
multiverse, right?
Batman Who Laughs, there's like more.
Yeah,
I really want to see the Batman Who Laughs,
that'll be super interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
but I doubt it.
What?
I'm back.
Oh, I just heard
Oh.
some things crashing.
Yeah, I had to go for a minute, but I'm back.
All right.
Okay, but can we talk about how Evan Peters was supposed to be Quicksilver, but then turned out to be Ralph?
Bro, I'm so mad at that. You know what the original script was gonna be like before COVID,
He was
right?
supposed to get a slow-mo scene.
Exactly.
I'm just
Like,
saying that was pretty smart. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, that was pretty smart. That was one of the funniest things.
I don't.
When
Wait,
he
so
gave
what
his
do you-
consciousness.
What are you actually thinking about Hartley Thor getting fired? What do you think about it?
Bro, that doesn't make sense. That was like 8 years ago, and now they're
Yeah,
doing
it was
Like,
pretty
why?
long ago, and by then he's definitely been a changed person. I
But
think
yo,
that's
Exactly.
they're canceling people. They don't care.
Yeah, you know what's ironic though is that like in the show, you know how in season 4 there was like a whole story about Ralph, like he's like a bad person and he like this whole transition becoming a good person, right? I like how they
Yeah.
do that storyline in the show and they don't like pay attention to that in real life.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it just kind of didn't feel right. I mean, they're still like saying he's in the show, but they're only saying yeah he's out of the country or something.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like he's not dead yet, right? And they're
Yeah,
gonna continue the whole screw thing.
his character's not canonically dead, but we know his character is gone and running with Sue Dearborn.
Honestly, I don't think it would have been a problem to keep him on the show. I don't think so.
They'll probably fix it.
I mean, when you think about it, I feel like this year out of any year is starting to be like getting really pushy with this whole thing.
I mean, it's because of the whole COVID thing, right?
Someone
I
fixed
know,
their
but
mic.
like also
It's legit
firing
ruined
people
so
from
much.
stuff that happened
WandaVision was
like
supposed to
8
end
years
so
ago.
differently.
Someone needs
I
to
don't
fix
think
their mic.
I don't
Yeah,
think
whose
it's right
mic
to
is
fire
doing that?
someone.
I think it's just
Um,
loud.
Oh yeah, okay.
What about my mic?
Never mind. His
We
mic was-
hear like a bunch of crashing stuff and like it's glitchy and everything.
No, I think I'm good.
I can hear something.
Hold up. I'm gonna go on mute and then check.
Yeah, we'll consult you back when we
Yeah,
start.
we're
the whole
one
anime
person
thing.
mute at a time.
I think it's good.
Is it good?
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
Yeah, turn off your mic for like 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. It got better.
Okay, yeah.
Hello?
All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
but-
put him.
Yeah.
Come back in.
I'm
Yes.
back.
I think it's something from your side.
But I'm in a sealed room.
It's probably like your mic is picking up
Maybe.
like even small sounds.
Oh,
I think
hold
that's-
on. Let me mute myself.
Yeah, so that was from your side. I saw the audio visualize.
Okay, how about now?
I saw the audio visualize, man.
Hey. Okay, I think
Should we
we can
talk
look
about
past it though.
Flash some more? Because should they like? Do you think they will introduce like strong force and stuff?
The what?
Like the strong force, you know, like the speed force.
Oh yeah. Okay, there was a theory about that actually. Did you guys see the set photo with the guy wearing like the Speed Force symbol jacket?
No?
You realize they have to recreate the Speed Force, right? Because it's dead again.
Yeah.
Because like Barry killed it, so now they have to do something. So you're probably right with the guy wearing the Speed Force jacket.
Yeah. Now the thing
What if
is,
they create strong force or something like that? Is that a possibility?
it could happen actually, and this could also result in leading to the Flash War storyline. Because they're planning on doing something that revolves around all the speedsters. Like they actually confirmed. that they're doing something with all the speedsters in season 7.
Yo,
I think
Reverse
that's
Flash
gonna
is
tie in with
OG.
Godspeed though.
There's no crisis this year. But if I would have to guess, I'm saying that the Flash is gonna mess up his timeline so bad that it's gonna ruin everyone else too. 'Cause now
Isn't that
that
legit every crisis though? It always has
Yeah,
to
it
be
is.
the Flash.
Yeah, it is.
Like with the Dominator thing, right? It was all Barry.
now you're
Crisis on Earth X,
Strawberry.
on Crisis on Earth X. They were in the wedding, and then the Nazis pull up and they're like, "Yo, we're here now. Get out."
I mean, yeah, kind of, but like, don't you think that's a result from Dawn that happened?
Wait, no, that was Supergirl because the evil Supergirl needed Supergirl's blood.
Blood or heart?
I don't know.
Heart.
I think it was a heart. Yeah,
It was a heart. It was a heart transplant.
yeah. And then when she was saying that to the Earth 38 Supergirl, right? She just roasted her, be like, at least I have a heart.
I mean, but it wasn't really Supergirl's fault per se.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was more of a.
It just
was,
so
okay.
happened.
Yeah. It
And
was
it
funny
also,
that
and you know,
happened,
it
but
also
like-
crashed the Flash's wedding. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then Iris was so mad. Can we talk about how annoying Iris is in the show, though?
she was a lot better in the
Iris,
previous
Iris
season.
Iris was like, "No, take the other two," and Barry's like, "Nah, let me just bring you out."
Oh my god, bro. Honestly, I would prefer Patty and Linda over Iris.
Hattie.
Yeah, remember?
Season 2.
Oh yeah.
Yo, there's a rumor that she might come back, actually.
I doubt it.
Like, she might come back as, what was her superhero name? It was like Hot
Oh my
Rider?
gosh, she's
Hot-
also a
Bro,
Supergirl too.
Can this be the storyline? Eddie Thawne comes back, and Iris runs to Eddie, and leaves Barry.
Oh my god. Yeah, I doubt they're gonna do something like
Yeah,
that.
well, wasn't there some huge rumor back then about like Eddie Thawne coming back?
He is.
There
He
still
probably
is,
will.
yeah. Yeah, like before the show ends, I feel like he's gonna show up at least once as Cobalt Blue.
Search up Cobalt Blue. That's his like villain name.
Yeah. Hold on, give me a
No,
second.
like, isn't Eddie like one of like the main part of the Flash cast? I'm pretty sure he is. So like,
No,
he
he
wants
was.
to come back.
For one,
Yeah, but that was like years ago, though.
one season he was part of the main cast. Then he died.
Yeah. And he only came back like twice.
I mean,
And then there's also a huge rumor about Ronnie Raymond coming back.
he's still a
Yo,
villain.
he should have come back.
Still
though.
alive.
He should
if
have
you
come
think about
back.
it. Even
Yeah,
though,
like if you go ahead.
Who, me?
No, Sartak, you were talking.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Sartak.
Okay, but yo, you know what I
Hello?
think? I'm gonna say this, that if they say that Eddie was the like what's it called, Barry's lost twin, right? I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
if they don't name him Malcolm. Like if it was Eddie, I wouldn't mind that. It'd
Yeah,
be
because
like,
at least it will still be fun.
Eddie Thawne is his long lost brother. And he's
Yo,
back.
that would be sick, honestly.
No, but that does raise a lot of questions
But
about
yeah,
Barry's
Yeah, that
relationship
raises
to
a lot
Thawne.
of questions.
I mean, like, that's the
question
thing.
gets raised-
Thawne wouldn't have been erased as long as Barry was probably still alive.
No, he's not. Okay, look. The thing is that Eddie, right, or Malcolm Thawne,
Wait,
Cobalt Blue, right?
he's right.
He's not actually related to the Thawns. He's only
No,
adopted by them.
Malcolm, if it was Malcolm Thawne who shot himself, then Eobard would have never went away. Eddie shooting himself, Eobard going away, that means that Eddie can't be Barry's long lost brother.
Oh yeah. I just thought of that.
You're right.
All right, what do you think about the Flash bringing back dead characters now? I mean, now they brought back the old Harrison Wells. What do you
Okay,
think
but
now?
they didn't bring him back. The Speed Force did.
I mean, but the writers brought him back. When you think
They're
about it.
gonna bring a
But-
lot of characters back due to
but-
Crisis.
Honestly, I
kinda obvious.
kind of-
Sam,
I
it was kinda
kinda don't think-
obvious. Sorry, go ahead.
I kind of don't think they should bring everyone back.
But
Oh
yo,
yeah, obviously.
I mean,
One-
it doesn't make their sacrifice as right.
Viable?
That's why the MCU doesn't plan on bringing Iron Man back, because they're like, they don't think they should.
Unless it's the multiverse.
he also wants 20
Yeah,
million.
no,
for
because
Disney.
like the next movie coming out,
Which movie?
And
Yo, stop eating so loud. Blade
the Doctor
Karen.
Strange one.
Oh yeah. Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, so I think like Iron Man has a chance of coming back.
Yeah, well, there's a theory that Tom Cruise is gonna play like an evil version of Iron Man since he was about to get casted back in the day.
That'd be nice as well.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yo, but can we talk about how Monica Rambeau's contact was Jonathan Richard Reed's, and he
Is
didn't
that
show up?
confirmed?
Huh?
Is that confirmed?
Not confirmed, but it should be.
Yo, that was the original plan though. Like in the
Yeah.
beginning script, like they were gonna make the astronaut like somebody like either I think Hank. What was his last name? Beast's last name.
Yeah,
Hank.
beats for like Hank McCoy,
Hank McCoy, yeah, and Reed Richard or something like that.
and then some random guy, a random person pulled up, bro. Like what?
Yeah, and I was like, bro.
And
I mean,
yo,
but the
even
we can blame COVID.
like it was supposed to be Ralph, Monica, Darcy, and the twins go and steal the Darkhold, but in the
Yeah.
end, Wanda has a Darkhold somehow.
Honestly, like I'm still okay with that script considering like the whole COVID thing, right? Because at least that it's like literally solidifies that she's more powerful than Doctor Strange.
No, yo, but you know who the real hero of WandaVision is?
Who?
Darcy, who drove a truck forward and dipped.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. I like that.
Wait, what? Who?
Did you not see the last episode?
I did. I'm just like I forgot the names.
Darcy.
drove a truck into a Hayward.
Yeah, he deserved that.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Yeah, honestly, her new suit, Wanda's new suit, is actually really awesome, right? The only thing that would change is like maybe make the crown just a bit bigger.
Yo,
What happened to What happened to Vision?
I think he's gonna go somewhere. Either like your theory where he's gonna go to Wakanda,
I think
that's where he died.
Because his last memory of his wife, Wanda, is in Wakanda. So he probably went back to Wakanda where he's gonna get his emotions back from the help of Shuri. Like I wouldn't mind if we see in a pre-credit scene in like a movie scene before Black Panther 2 starts, and it's like Shuri helping with Vision, and she paints.
That'd be sick.
She paints him yellow.
Speaking of Shuri, actually. Yeah, go ahead.
You know how at the end of the WandaVision series, the last episode, like Wanda hears the sons, the two twins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're lost in the multiverse somewhere.
So it means they're in a different multiverse, but they're still alive.
Yep.
They were existing.
Not different.
She didn't just create out of she didn't create the kids out of nowhere. They were existing before and they're existing now.
No, they already exist in a different multiverse. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably like took them. What's it called? She took. Okay, if you follow the basic laws of physics and chemistry, right? Matter cannot be created or destroyed. So if you take that, like take that concept, right? Exactly. Yeah, she would just like brought their energy or matter from like a different universe, and like they didn't fully like dissipate, right? They didn't break apart after she like the whole ending of WandaVision, right? They're still intact somehow.
All right.
And so, have you seen WandaVision yet?
Are you guys
Nope.
Right.
Hold up. Are you guys mad that after WandaVision, a week later, we were supposed to get Doctor Strange because of COVID, everything got ruined?
Yo, man, we were supposed to get another episode too from.
No, the problem is WandaVision wasn't supposed to be the first one. It was supposed to be
Black Widow. Yeah.
No, it was supposed to be Black Widow. Then it was supposed to be Falcon and the Winter Soldier. What's it called? The WandaVision was supposed to be at the end of 2021 with Doctor Strange coming in January of 2022.
Yo, that would have been so perfect, man. COVID is so.
They could have done it in like November and December of 2021, and then in January we could have got the movie. Now we have to wait a year for the movie.
Oh my god, bro! COVID is so annoying. But yo, at least there's one good thing though of right now. Like we're getting in March, right? The Flash is back. Okay, we're getting what's it called, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and we're also getting the Snyder Cut. I'm actually really excited for this.
Oh yeah, what do you think about the Snyder Cut?
Rumors are that the last episode is called "Rest in Peace, Steve Rogers."
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So
That's gonna be too insane.
I legit called it. I was like, if they kill him off, I'm done.
I mean, it's kind of obvious that they're gonna kill him, right? Because of his old age and everything. I mean, yeah, he's a super soldier, but still, he lived like 140 years, I think, in total.
What they're trying to do is they're trying to set up the young Avengers.
Yeah, the new Avengers, right?
And now the new news is that Sony and Marvel are in works of splitting Spider-Man up.
Oh come on!
Already gonna split him up, eh?
They're gonna split him up. Tom Holland will go into Sony's command, and they will do his college years, but he will be allowed to cross over in the MCU, and Marvel will take over Miles Morales.
I'm down with that actually.
They're gonna put Miles Morales there too.
Yeah, because Miles Morales is in the Young Avengers, right? So what they'll
Yeah,
do, Marvel, Kevin Feige will take over.
It took Peter Parker 5 years to get approval from Tony Stark to get in the Avengers. How long do you think it's gonna take Miles Morales?
1 second.
He's like, no, you're not an Avenger right now.
bruh.
Okay,
You
fine,
do
you're an
realize
Avenger.
there's no Avengers leader right now, right? There's
Oh
no
yeah,
Avengers.
word. I think it's gonna be somebody like Thor. I think Thor.
No, I
Hawkeye,
think it's just
Hulk.
gonna be Hulk. Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk maybe. Yeah, it's a strong chance it's
Because
gonna be Hulk.
now he
Boots
doesn't get
Banner
mad.
and
He's
pants
Professor
memes.
Hulk.
Yo, I think that Hulk is still gonna come back somehow. Like, remember the Planet Hulk what's it called, storyline?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I think
petition to give what's his name? Hold up.
they showing what?
Petition to give Mark Ruffalo his own Hulk movie, bro.
Yo,
Bro, that'd be
honestly,
That would be
like we
sick.
need it at this point. Like it's been like what,
Like,
like
Edward
Edward
Norton.
Norton.
Edward Norton's was so garbage.
I think it was pretty good. I don't know why people hate it. I think it was pretty good.
It wasn't.
Alright.
It really wasn't. Like, I don't know. I recently watched it. It wasn't really that good. Like,
I liked it though.
Speaking
compared
of, we
to
watched
Mark
the
Ruffalo.
Avengers yesterday.
The only movie that I actually don't like in the MCU that much, right, is Thor: The Dark World. That's the only one.
I haven't seen the Thor movies. I'm gonna start watching those today. What's the first
Yeah,
one? Is it-
start watching the entire thing in order though. Like it's gonna be so much fun.
I know. I watched what's it called? The Avengers like 1 yesterday. Again,
No, I mean like starting from Iron Man, like Iron Man, and then
Yeah,
Incredible
true.
Hulk, Iron Man 2, and then Thor. I
Okay,
think
no,
it was,
I'm
and
not
then Captain
watching the
America.
Hulk. Not watching the Hulk till they give Mark Ruffalo.
But yeah, speaking of movies, do you hear about the whole thing with Henry Cavill as Superman?
Oh yeah, they're probably dropping him because of the whole.
I don't know why. He's the best Superman there's ever been.
What did he do?
Nah, actually, no, actually, like I think Tom
he's the
Welling is
best.
better.
In fact, even in like some media shows, right? They under his name they put down Superman.
I
Even though he
mean,
wasn't auditioning, even though he wasn't talking about Superman.
I mean, I think that's the only way people know him right now. at the
Have you
moment.
seen Man of Steel?
Yeah, Man of Steel was actually pretty decent.
Man of
No.
Steel is a
No, but
really good movie.
Can we take the throne away from that Superman and give it to Tyler Hoechlin?
It's Tyler Hoechlin, but yeah.
Can we give him the throne? Let's give
Yo,
him the
Tyler
throne.
Hoechlin is nailing it in Superman and Lois.
Like he's done normal Superman, and now we've seen evil Superman. Like just give him the throne.
Yeah, I mean the thing with the Henry Cavill though, right, is that he's got a lot of potential. The writers are just not using him like in the proper way.
It's
Like
the
he has
same
so
thing
much
with Ben
potential.
Affleck.
If he gets dropped, give it to Tyler. Like get rid of
Yeah.
him.
Like right now, I'm pretty sure they're working on a movie that involves what's it called? What was that Superman? Like the African American Superman.
I didn't hear about it. All I heard about was really about something in the works was like a Batman and Deathstroke.
Really?
That'd be
Yeah.
sick, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
we're
would be
like-
insane.
You guys haven't actually heard about those rumors?
No, we have.
I'm surprised. There was supposed to be like some rumors about like them trying to make a Batman versus Deathstroke movie.
Oh, I think you're talking about the HBO Max series.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're trying to
Oh,
make
yeah.
like a bunch of new HBO Max stuff, like for DC.
HBO Max and DC though.
It's like Disney Plus is like all for Marvel, and then HBO Max is all for DC.
Yeah. Thing is, HBO Max, I don't believe it's in Canada, right?
It isn't.
It might not be. Yeah. Yo, honestly though, like even though Ezra Miller is gonna be starring in the Flash movie, I'm still excited for it.
Get rid of him. Give it a gun.
I
Yo,
wish,
honestly,
for some reason, honestly, I wish Grant Gustin was cast as Flash even in the Justice League movies.
yeah, like they should have
everyone
made him
wanted that.
as like, yeah, like everybody did.
No,
Everybody got so
no.
raged.
After how the Justice League movie didn't live up to the hype, I'm kind of happy it wasn't Grant Gustin because that would have ruined his career.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, word. Actually, yeah, that's true.
But okay,
Like,
with the
how
Snyder
bad
cut
that
though,
movie was, if Grant Gustin was in it, his career would have went down.
what do you
Yo,
think?
I
is
just
gonna
hope that he gets a cameo in the Flash movie though, like,
He will.
like when he's
There's
hopping.
rumors that he will. The director
Yeah.
followed-
Okay, you know what really concerns me though? Remember in Batman v Superman how there was that nightmare sort of flashback, right?
Oh yeah, they're doing that in the Snyder Cut.
And at first they thought it was a dream, right?
Yeah.
Batman thought it was like a dream of some sort, right? But then
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
proved in the Snyder Cut trailers and all that, right? That
Yeah.
it's not a dream, that it's actually true.
Yeah.
Remember how we saw soldiers with Superman chests on them, and that
Yeah.
it was like an injustice.
It was just a storyline. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like a
Here's what
storyline.
I think that the injustice storyline is gonna happen.
I really
As
hope it
Superman's
does though.
gonna become evil.
It's gonna be a
Here's what
really
I'm
cool storyline.
here's what I've been thinking. I've been playing the scenario in my head many times. So what I think is gonna happen, some conflict between Superman and Darkseid is gonna happen. Darkseid is gonna do something that's gonna piss off Superman a lot, resulting in either Superman like banishing Darkseid to the Phantom Zone or something, or possibly killing him. Even though we know that Darkseid can't really be killed.
Yeah.
Wait, yo, guys,
What,
listen.
what I think's gonna happen is that Superman's gonna go down such a dark path that he really wants to kill Darkseid. And
The
then
only way that's gonna happen though is that if Lois dies. That's the only thing that I can think of.
yeah,
Yo, we have a
or
problem.
Metropolis gets nuked. Remember how we saw Metropolis in ruins?
Oh yeah, it was.
So that could also be another starter. And hence why Batman would probably start the insurgents and fight against Superman. Have you guys played the Injustice games or anything?
Yeah, the Injustice game was so addictive.
Oh, I own both
Also,
of
yo,
them.
guys,
Yeah.
there's a problem.
Yes.
So I just searched for the Flash 2022 cast, and well, we know Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton are gonna reprise their roles as Bruce Wayne and Batman. But
Yeah.
there's also that these guys are copying the Flash storyline.
Which one?
They're going down the path of Nora Allen.
Yeah, they're doing the whole Flashpoint thing, but it's gonna be different though.
Yeah, but listen, wouldn't it
I
be better if they went if like leave the Nora Allen Flash line to the Flash TV show, but give them like the Tornado Twins?
I wish Don and Don like go to
Yeah.
Grant Gustin. I'm not even joking. That would be so sick.
Like,
Yo,
where's
I
the
think that's
Tornado
gonna
Twins?
happen.
They're forgetting about the Tornado Twins. We need those.
I mean,
No, but I
they
think
didn't
that's gonna
completely
happen.
forget them. They didn't completely forget them. Remember how Eobard Thawne mentioned?
Yeah,
And then he's like,
exactly.
oh, at least you still got one. It was like
Oh my God.
no. Okay, not only was it a roast in a way, but it was, but also in its way, it was also a showing to the fans of how Barry could mess up the timeline. He messed it to the part where he only has one child instead of twins.
Oh, that's
Like
smart.
it really shows his mistakes, and that he can't really change the past or anything.
Yeah.
Yo,
But I really want to
Also,
see the Flash.
the
comic
Like
day-
book.
really
the
showing,
Flash.
and it really puts Eobard Thawne in this almost like a hero sort of prospect because he doesn't really change the timeline. He knows what he's doing.
Check IMDb.
Barry sort of runs into things. He killed Cisco's brother. He did a bunch more stuff. He almost
I like how
killed his
Cisco
wife.
brother didn't come back after Crisis Age, even though Diggle's daughter came back.
Yeah.
That was pretty tough.
I don't know. I don't think there would have been a right way to put him back.
Yeah,
guys,
I'm
I
pretty
just have
sure
a
the
quick thing.
actor's busy on another show.
Because I mean, did you really like Dante in the first season? I mean, he was kind
No,
of
not
annoying
really.
Cisco.
hello.
He was
Sartak,
kinda-
what were you saying?
Huh?
Yeah, if speedsters really wanted to kill like the Flash, they would just go back in time and kill him then.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then
but look
there's
what
Speed
Eobard
Force
Thawne did.
ramifications.
yeah,
Thawne
What?
tried to do that, and he failed, and had to pay 15 years plus a death sentence.
yeah. Well, another 15 years actually, like 30 years. in
Another
total.
15
But yeah,
years.
he was
Yeah,
also good in that
he had to pay
front.
30 years.
No, because like Flash got lucky that like he made it in time.
I know, but
Yeah,
that's
but-
the thing. There's also time wraiths that protect the timeline.
Yeah,
and they
and
obviously
Eobard
know
Thawne
that
knows.
and they obviously know that someone's trying to mess with Barry Allen's past.
Exactly, and the thing with Eobard Thawne, right? The only reason that he was able to do it without getting like the time right after him, right, is because he knows how to manipulate the Speed Force, and he has a negative force. A lot of speedsters that we've seen so far, right, like Zoom,
I
Saboteur,
kind of hated the
Rival.
whole negative Speed Force thing.
What? Why?
Because when you think about it, right, it doesn't really show that connection between Barry and Thawne. Before there used to be this connection because they were both part of the Speed Force. But now it's like Thawne's using his completely own different source.
In a way though, what's it called? They're
Yo,
still a
can we
bit
all talk about
connected,
how
even through
Julian
the
never
Speed
came back?
Force. What?
How Julian just dipped and never came back.
Who dipped?
Julian.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, he
bro.
was a really great character.
Yeah, I wanted to see
He
more of
just
him.
dipped out of season 3 and then never came back. Like, where is he?
I
Like,
have no idea.
read
I
the
think
storylines for
But
questions.
even in an interview, he said he did really enjoy working in the Flash, and that he hoped to come back all the way back in season 4.
Like, they just leave these characters out. Like, what?
Yeah,
Who
they
knows?
just said he
Maybe
went all
post
the way back.
crisis.
They just said he went all the way back to England. Okay,
Maybe
on the
post
side
crisis change
note,
something.
when you're talking about the cast of the Flash, right? Like,
The movie or the
what?
show?
Speaking of the cast of the Flash, no, the show. I
Okay.
feel like there's too many people now.
Yo, they should be
It's hard to
using the
keep track.
Ralph's firing thing like as an advantage. Like, yeah, we don't like that Ralph got fired, right? But they should use that to their advantage rather than adding
Yeah.
more characters, right? They should like be like that. Okay, since the Ralph is gone now, right? Maybe we should like actually start focusing on the Flash rather than bringing Allegra and Chester. Like, I want to say Chester's chill and everything, but like Allegra doesn't really fit in.
Yo, you have to
No,
actually. You have to,
they both fit in their own way, but in my opinion, right? Then doesn't give
Mhm.
any of the original cast to also fit in. Like Cisco, where the heck has he been? Like, I mean,
Well,
Chester's basically stealing his position.
wait, did you not see the second episode?
Chester's an engineer. Cisco's an engineer.
But the problem is,
Chester's
this goes
Barry's
on-
eyes and ears. And Cisco's Barry's eyes and ears. And I feel like they're trying to not replace, but like I don't think there's a way that they could put it with the entire cast in the same room and it'll work perfectly.
Yeah. Honestly, I
I'm just
missed the
saying.
season was cast.
But
Like,
listen,
remember
the
how it
reason
used to
why
just
the
be
cast is
4
so big,
people?
Honestly.
Remember how there just used to be one quad? It was just Barry, Cisco, Caitlin, and Dr. Wells. That was it. That was a
Exactly.
really
Well,
good
Dr. Wells
duo.
was technically
I
a
mean, not
button.
duo.
Not gonna lie. Like, that's not a good,
I mean,
a
but
good
like,
matchup.
but then they
Still,
kept
it was still
then they
pretty
brought
sick, though.
Harry.
Yeah,
Then they brought
exactly. They
Harry.
brought a Wells each time, so
Yeah.
Yo, what
And that was
yo,
really
Danish,
all anyone needed.
Danish,
yeah.
Like,
how long is
like
the
when
stream?
Huh?
How long is the stream?
Well, we're trying to make it like 5 o'clock, but then if there's like people chatting with us, then we'll make it 7.
Bro, you have 2 viewers. I'll be back like 4:15-ish.
I bet.
no, okay, I'm not sure how long I can stay for. I don't know, but that's why I'm just gonna try and talk and contribute more.
Yes, please. All right.
Yes.
Did you know that
Really
what's it
just-
called? One of the producers for the Flash movie is Jeff Johns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually sick that they're bringing in an actual comic book writer, so then they could actually like make it more comic accurate.
Yeah. I feel like what they should do is really, I think, okay, as I was saying before, cut down the characters, make it the group smaller so that they have less resources to work with. Because they have less resources, then they really have to open up their minds, and it really gives significance to each character.
Yeah, the thing with what's it called the show, right, is that if they I think they should like do if they want to include like a lot of people in the show, right? They should put the whole Team Citizen a separate thing, Team Star Labs a separate thing,
Oh
and then
yeah,
like
Team
Team
Citizen. I
Team
completely forgot
CCPD.
about that.
Nice. And
I
then
Dude, I
what's it
want
called?
like I want the Kid Flash to come back. I didn't want him to go in Legends of Tomorrow. Even like Captain Cold or whatever, Heatwave.
I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like
both of them.
Captain Cold and Heatwave still should have been villains. I mean, we like them as heroes, but like
No,
Maybe at
they
least
were
one more
so
season.
good, bro.
everyone
Like,
likes them
I
as
like how they,
anti-heroes.
I like how they turned good. I just wish they stayed with
I like that when, like, remember
original
in
cast.
season 1, 2, and 3, right? How, like, one time it was Barry trying to capture Captain Cold, and then one time Captain Cold trying to help Barry achieve something. Like, remember stealing the Dominator's tech? That was a really great episode.
Yo, that was a good episode. I'm not gonna
That was
lie.
a
Honestly,
really-
like if I'm gonna be honest, in season 3 they should just kill off Iris. Honestly,
Or, okay,
bro, that was such
the
a
thing is,
satisfying
right? I
ending.
think the problem is with Iris now is that Barry kind of signed her as the leader of Team Flash, and everyone was like, okay, why not Cisco or Caitlyn? They're much more qualified.
Bro, that is just like, oh my god, that was just so dumb that
I
they did in
mean,
season 4.
Iris has been struggling to become a news reporter, and it took her how many seasons?
2 to 3.
3 seasons to become
She
like
quit her
even
job,
Like to
but
make
qualified
the
reporter.
citizen, to make the citizen.
oh, to
It was like,
Citizen that took her like 5 seasons.
yeah, 5 seasons. And like, it was like you want her to become the leader, but you also want her to pursue a completely different path.
But the thing within season 4 though, right, is that she quit her job. That's why they
Wait,
made her team 5.
oh, wait, did you
Yeah.
actually like season 4 though? What was your opinion on that?
Well, season 4, it's not my favorite season of The Flash. Actually,
I love the
it's my
suit.
least.
That's it.
The suit, yes, the suit is
The
like
suit
gold,
was the
honestly.
best.
Yes,
And
like
then it took a massive dip in season 5. I mean, like, what the heck
it
happened
literally
there?
goes like spikes up
Like,
and then like spikes down at the same time.
yeah, like I didn't really like that whole bulky head with mixed in with some pajamas.
Like
I was
if
like,
I'm gonna be honest though, like in season 5 suit, I still don't hate it though. Like I think it's still a pretty good suit.
I can't sit right with it. I don't
Like
know.
yeah, the
I
chin
just can't
strap,
really look at it.
the
I'm like
chin strap was
the
needed.
chin.
Yeah,
And then
like they needed that.
yeah, I feel like if maybe they did have that, the suit would slightly look better. But thing is, right? You know how they added the bulky head? It didn't look
Yeah,
right with the pajamas. They should have
yeah,
made the
that
head much
was
more thinner. Like in
yeah,
season 6, they changed that, right?
yeah.
But then I don't know why. I just don't like the newer seasons how they started doing pajamas instead of like leather stuff.
Yeah, the thing with that, they're trying to make it more comic accurate, and like if I'm gonna be honest, I think that's a good idea. But if I'm gonna be even more honest, the season 4 suit that was perfect.
That was the best. That was perfect. You did not need to go any better than that.
Like what they could have done with that
Wasn't the
suit.
season 3 2024 suit more golden though?
No, no, it was the exact same. It was the exact same. It's
Oh,
just that it
but
just appeared a bit
still
different.
sick. It still looks so sick.
Yeah, it is. Like you know what they could have
It was
done
a
though for the season
52
four
suit.
suit. They could have what's it called? Put like gold boots on that, and then maybe some. Wait, does the Flash have golden gloves though on the
Yes.
suit in the
No, he
comics?
doesn't have golden gloves. Only golden boots.
All right, yeah, but they could have added golden boots, right? And then what else they could have added some like golden lightning, like you know how on his head, right? He has like the whole lightning bolt thing on his
Yeah.
head. Yeah, like they could have just made that look gold,
Oh,
so that like it looks like that he's actually like filled up with like
I
lightning and
don't
stuff.
like you know what I actually liked? Remember how
Yeah,
they like for the wings, right? On the side of his head, it was a
yeah,
lightning bolt, right? And
yeah,
then they went into the comic book version and put wings in there instead, like how they did in the comics, right? I kind of
yeah,
liked the lightning wings a lot more. It was very unique, and plus it looked pretty dope. I mean, even
yeah,
Cisco said that in the first season.
yeah. It did look pretty
He's like,
dope, but
it was
yeah, go
sick.
ahead.
I just think that maybe they should go a bit back. I feel like they're trying. I'm not too sure. There's just something that doesn't set right with me with the new suit.
Like the season 6 suit, right? Like it's actually really good comic standards. I think I like it. I mean, obviously, I prefer
For
the
some
season
reason,
four
right?
suit.
The season 7 and season 6 suit, I feel like there's a difference. There's definitely difference.
I don't see any difference. The only thing that's different
I
so
see a
far.
slight difference in the head.
Well, they do that with like they've done that with season 2 and 3 too. Remember? But
Yeah,
and
with
even
season
season
1,
one.
remember season 1, the head shape was pretty weird.
Yeah, that's not
And
really
then
too much of a change, I guess. Like the only thing that it would
and
reveal is
then
that
they changed it, and I like that. I don't know, was that CGI or is there actual change
no,
in
no,
the
there was an
suit?
actual change. There was an actual change.
I feel like that
Yo,
was a
guys,
really
can I
big
draw your
step.
attention to season 4?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, you know how Barry was essentially trapped and like by Davao.
Yeah. Wasn't that
Yeah,
like one of the season finale or something?
Oh
isn't
yeah, in
Davao supposed to be
DeVoe's
the
mind.
smartest character?
Like, well, yeah, he is, but the thing is that the only reason that he didn't win was like at the last second his wife joined in, right? And he can't predict emotions, just like we saw Barry struggling with that in the season 7 episode. It was the second episode, yeah.
No,
I
no, no.
kind of
That's not
felt
what I
like
mean. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about before that. When he had him
when he's
captured. So
trapped in
like
the
Davao
prison
had
cell.
Barry Allen as captive, but then
Yeah.
In
you know
season,
how Barry went invisible, quote unquote.
Oh my
oh
god.
yeah,
Yeah,
that the
that
thing with
invisible
that
thing.
is the only reason why that what's it called he wasn't really paying attention to that, right, was because he that wasn't his intention. When he like puts his focus and attention like on a specific thing, right? Then he could actually like go full on like
No, no,
with
no.
OP.
Why did he doubt himself that there was anyone who could escape that? He knew he like Barry couldn't escape that. There was
Yeah,
no
but
maybe
he
way.
he
chose
just
to
let her.
open it himself. I think
Maybe
it
that
was
was
his
his
plan.
intention.
His
Yeah, because
plan
he
to like
knew.
no, I think it was his plan for DeVoe to sort of predict emotion by giving Barry a false sense of that he's actually smarter than DeVoe and that he can be a step ahead.
Oh yeah, that could actually work too. Yeah, and then maybe
And
he just
hence,
like
yeah, like
yeah,
a pawn. Like he just sacrifices the Flash for a bit, only to get him later.
yeah, because
I
he
mean, think
like in the
about it.
same
His
episode
plan
that
was
he got caught.
flawless. His plan was
Yeah,
flawless with minor inconveniences. Like,
yeah,
I'm just
like what's it
saying,
called?
like,
For
it
you know
example,
who
wasn't
the
really
DeVoe kind of
Morgan's
reminds
that
me of?
good.
Have you
His
guys
plan
seen
what?
wasn't
Money
good.
Heist?
Money Heist?
Yeah.
No, I
It's
don't
not
think so.
related to Marvel or DC. What do you mean, Money Heist?
I mean, no, I was just comparing what. Okay, there's a guy who makes a master plan in that, right? He thinks
Uh-huh.
like DeVoe. He like calculates everything. He calculates what the police are gonna do to try and stop
So
him, and
Captain
like
Cole level?
yeah, like to full on DeVoe level.
Ooh.
And that he used, and that he also did something with DeVoe. Remember how DeVoe was in a wheelchair, hence why everyone was like it couldn't beat him.
Yeah,
The guy in the Money Heist show, right? He
yeah.
acted like such a kind gentleman who didn't think about crime at all, right?
Uh-huh.
And hence why the police would let their guard down around him.
It's kind of like the whole situation with Morgan Edge and Superman and Lois.
Yeah.
Have you seen Superman and Lois so far?
Nope.
Like it's so good though. Like the only thing that I don't like so far about that show is that they made the whole environment a bit dark. Like it's super different. Like it does not fit. Like it does not fit in the Arrowverse, right? But the thing is, with the actual show, if you look at the story and like the acting and everything, right, that's on point. The only thing that I just don't like is that the color of the show and like the environment and everything like that. They even gave him a comic accurate the old suit, like the black logo with the S, like not the Kingdom Come suit, but the you know what I'm talking about, right? Like the 1940s
Yeah,
suit. Yeah, like they
I
even they
remember
even gave him that suit, and that was intense.
that. All right. Speaking of superheroes and their and like them in the media, what do you think about the new Batman movie that's coming out?
Oh my god, bro,
We
that one
can't.
I've
We can't
just
even. That it's gonna be an amazing movie. I can just feel it.
I just hope they don't trick us by giving us such an epic trailer, and then it's like the movie just flopping.
Yeah, like that was the whole thing when I saw Jurassic World Fallen Kingdoms trailer versus the movie. They brought the original guy back, but they only brought him back for legit only what was shown in the trailer.
Bro,
They brought
honestly,
one
I
of the
hate it when
original.
movies do that.
Yeah, they brought one of the original cast from 1993 in the real movie. Everyone hyped out about that, but he was only in the movie for as long as the trailer was.
Bro, what's it called? That's exactly what happened in WandaVision, honestly. Like we were so hyped that what's it called? Evan Peters was back as Quicksilver, and then they just gave us the boot by like
I
giving him
think
like
what
a
they
completely
really
different
did,
identity.
I think one thing that the CW probably did really good with that, right, is that they avoided that with Earth 90 Flash. They
Oh yeah,
gave
they
him
only
enough screen time. They gave him so much screen time to a really good point.
the
Plus,
only
with him
thing
being
with
Barry's dad and Jay Garrick.
the crisis, right, is that they could. I wish they expanded on Tom Welling's Superman, honestly. And same thing with what's it called? Well, actually, they did pretty good with Brandon Routh Superman, but like, there was a lot of characters that could have just. It would have been so much better, right?
Like,
Rather than
here,
just
for
cameos.
example, hold up. I'm thinking of someone. Uh, hold on. Hold on, wait. Come on, let me try and remember. You just talk about what you need to, and let me try and remember.
Nice. Well, I think you're talking about Michael Keaton Batman, maybe like his
No,
Earth was
not. It
shown.
wasn't Michael Keaton. It was
Oh, what's it called? What's his name? I think I know which one you're talking about.
Mark
Shoot.
Hamill and
What's his name? Shoot. Oh my God, Kevin Conroy. Yes.
Kevin Conroy. Yes, his
Oh my
Batman.
God.
They
Yeah.
seriously underused that part.
bro, they could have done so much, even though he was just in like an exoskeleton suit.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of didn't like that. I wish he could have actually been Batman.
Yo, that would have been intense seeing him. Like, but
Because
to be fair though, he is old. Like, I mean, it does
but you
fit. I
can't have
think.
an old Batman like in The Dark Knight Returns. Have you
You know
seen
what
that
I could
movie?
have? Yeah, yeah, I remember that, right? But the thing with what's it called, Kevin Conroy's version, right? You know what they could have done? They could have
Yeah.
used him at like when the second one they announced that they were going to be using like Kevin Conroy to play old Batman, right? They could
Yeah.
have just made him like what's it called? Have you seen Batman Beyond?
Like some of it.
Yeah, like they could have used him like that version of Bruce Wayne. That's what I
Yeah,
wanted to
I feel like
see.
that would have been a really great representation of him.
Exactly, and they could have put like a little teaser of like Batman Beyond symbol somewhere, and then oh my god, that would have been
Yeah.
insane.
What do you think about hold on. In terms of Kevin Connery, what do you think was his best performance?
Honestly, I liked him in what's it called, the Arkham games and Batman Beyond.
Arkham Knight, yo. Okay, my favorite line was from there. Was he? Well, he was like, "I am vengeance.
Oh
I am the
yes, oh my
knight,"
god,
and I was like,
yeah, bro, that was intense. And yo, Kevin Conrad like nails it so nicely too.
"Yeah, he knows when to talk in a much lighter tone versus a much darker tone."
Yeah, like I don't know how he does it. It's like he's born to play Batman.
Exactly, and I think that also Mark Hamill too was
Yo, he
really
nailed it
great.
as a Joker, and you know what's even better? They used him in what's it called, in the Flash as a trickster in the '90s and in the 2000s.
Yeah, and you were just like, just give him some makeup, please. Give him a
Yeah,
green suit.
yo, his laugh though is exactly like the Joker. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think he really did great as a trickster too, though.
Yeah, like it fits really well.
Like you
You know
couldn't
when
get mad about him being the trickster.
I mean, why would you be like he played a trickster in the '90s and he nailed both times.
Yeah,
And like to be fair though, Trickster, I don't know about the comics that much, right? But like in terms of the show, he is kind of basically the Flash's version of
the
or not
Joker.
Batman, Joker. Yes, like it was like I remember when I saw in season one, right, when he pinned
You
him
thought of
against
him
the wall,
as the
right?
Joker.
Yeah,
The
he
way that
literally
Joe
looked like.
described him.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, listen. Like the way he, like, what's it called? The Flash pinned him up, right, when he was in a suit, right? It
Yeah.
literally looked like when Batman pinned up, what's it called, the Joker against the wall, like in so many medias, like in the
Oh yeah.
comics, yeah, and everything. It was so cool.
Speaking of Batman characters, what do you think about the new Batwoman show, though?
Honestly, I haven't seen it, but like, I think people are getting too mad. Like, they're getting too like
Oh,
discouraged by it.
I've been scrolling through Instagram. Every post I see about Batwoman, it's all hate.
Like, I mean, I guess the thing with that
Like people
is
are
that
like
they could have,
cancel the show.
yeah, like they
I
could. I
think
think
it.
the Go
What?
ahead.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I don't think it was probably right to put Batwoman, but I think it was probably better to put Batgirl.
Oh yeah, that's
No.
true.
That I
But
feel like that would have been better.
yeah, that would have been way better. But the thing with Batwoman though, right? They could have used this opportunity to like show more of Gotham and like the actual like
Yeah,
relevant
but
parts. Like
and they didn't.
yeah, like what's it called? Like they could have used this connection with Kate Kane to Bruce Wayne as cousins, right? Kind of like how they did in Supergirl. Like they could have just paralleled that and show like a
Yeah,
lot of Gotham. I think the
I
reason
think.
why it wasn't as good as people thought, right? Is that because people were expecting like they were looking for Batman, like Arrow versus Batman in Batwoman. I think maybe that's why
Oh,
people got a bit more upset.
yeah, that's probably. But the thing was, right? There was like a sort of side plot to Batwoman finding out what happened to Bruce Wayne, and that was the problem. Everyone wanted to know, but then they sort of threw that
Check the
idea
chat.
in the trash can. Oh,
Oh
okay.
wait, what in the chat?
Oh, petition to.
Oh, to recast Ezra Miller.
I think we just gotta see till Justice League Snyder Cut. Wait
Bro, what's
till
it
then.
called? Honestly, like
I can
I
see
don't know.
something in him.
He still has potential if you think about it. Like he
I
still has
can
potential.
definitely see him do good as long as the writers know how to use him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's with everyone in the entire Justice League cast. Except
bro.
Green Lantern. I don't think there's much changing with that.
Bro, honestly, they could have done so good with Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern, but they flopped so bad. But if there's one good thing that came out of with that movie, right? You do know who wrote
Cadmus.
that show or wrote that movie, right?
Yeah.
It was Greg Berlanti. He wrote that movie.
Oh.
So and because of that, right? Because he found out how like bad it was, he literally just rebooted everything that he was doing, and he started by shows. He started doing Arrow right after that.
All right.
That was insane. Like if
Yeah.
imagine
Another
if Green
thing
Lantern
was,
wasn't
I think another great thing that came out of Green Lantern was Project Cadmus.
was there
I think
Project Cadmus in that? I forgot. It's been a while since I
remember in the Supergirl show how there is also that by Lex Luthor's mom, how she ran a Black Ops company.
really. I haven't really watched the entirety
It
of
was
Supergirl.
it was pretty early actually. It
Like
was
the only thing that I remember Cadmus like clearly is that I recently just watched Smallville, right?
no,
And bro, they introduced Superboy in that, and that was insane.
no, Cadmus had that, what was his name?
Ken Connor
The
or Connor
no,
Ken, I mean.
yeah,
Yeah,
Guys,
he
Connor.
introduced him in
like,
Supergirl.
I'm literally contributing nothing to this.
Do you know anything about DC?
Exactly.
All right, fine. Let's switch gears to Marvel. Let's switch gears to Marvel.
All
How
right,
many
Venom
MCU
2?
movies? Huh?
I still
Venom
feel
2?
useless here.
All right, Shazad. What's it called? Okay, let's do this. Let's pick a Marvel character, right? And let's
Yeah.
compare it to an anime character. What do you say?
I mean, why not? Sure, go ahead.
All right. So, which anime character do you guys want to use first?
I don't know anything about anime.
Well, I do. Well, Goku's the only one that I know like a lot about, and Luffy I know quite a bit actually.
Okay, Luffy with Ralph.
Bro, honestly, I think that I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know actually.
Let me tell you, okay?
Yes.
Oh, here
yes.
we come. Here we go.
Okay. Luffy's reaction speed is 13 times faster than the speed of light, or 3 times. I'm not sure. It's one of the two. Okay?
I mean, that's an over exaggeration.
No, that's exact. That's exact what it is. What's it called? If you watch Death Battle, right? Then watch. Open up the Death Battle between Sanji and what's his name?
Copyright.
Rock Lee.
Why?
Right?
Why? This is about DC and Marvel as well, not only anime characters. Just saying.
Yeah, I know.
He's
I
just
think,
using Luffy. He's just explaining.
Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, open up the Death Battle.
Are
Don't
there
worry,
any
there's
anime
too
characters that
long,
shape
so we don't get copyrighted.
No, it's okay. We don't need to. We don't need to look at Death Battle. Search it up, right? Yeah, his reflexes are at the speed of light, right? And it does kind of make sense since like that we don't really know too much about the Devil Fruit, right? That might
The
increase
Devil
their.
Fruit, what?
So apparently, so Devil Fruit is like this fruit, right? In the One Piece world, right? Where, like when you eat it and you get like all these type of strange powers. Okay,
Alright.
like let's see elongated man's reaction speed.
No, it's pretty slow. He'll just
Yeah,
he'll just
that's
more.
like Luffy wins either way. It doesn't matter.
Not only that. Okay.
I
so
mean, I think when it comes to both of them, I don't think reaction speed matters. It's just their ability to be able to absorb hits.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Like,
Because
they
of
can
the-
be as slow as they want, as long as they've got, as long as they can like elongate as much as they want.
okay.
Yeah, like
here's-
how
Luffy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So Luffy can land hits. Okay. Thing is that Luffy's hits are stronger than meteors themselves. If Zoro can cut a meteor in half, that means Luffy is probably about 3 or 4
Wait,
times stronger.
Zoro. Yo,
Yeah,
who's
Zoro's the sword character.
Zoro from like that show, that movie that Batman watched right before his parents got killed?
What? No.
Marco Zoro, yo. Let's go.
Shut up.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe you just said that.
It's Roro Noa Zoro. It's the
Oh
character from
man.
One Piece. He's
Anyway,
the second man
so
captain,
obviously,
or like
yeah,
second man to Luffy.
obviously the main character would be about 2 or 3 times stronger than his own crewmate. So meaning
Okay,
basically
You talking
he's
Among Us now?
what?
What?
Crewmate. God
You
damn
just said
it.
something about crewmate.
Oh. Oh my god.
Okay, no, Shazad, continue. Continue. I will stay silent now.
That was a good one.
Okay, anyways, so if Luffy lands a hit, that's over the power. That is basically enough to destroy a meteor. Now, say Ralph takes the hit and he absorbs the hit, right?
Yeah.
Now, if Ralph tries to hit Luffy, that won't even reach him because he's faster than the speed of light. So,
No, but the thing is that his reaction times are like that, right? But the thing is that technically, well, it doesn't really matter too much because if you just keep on dodging the attacks, right, then that really won't make a bunch of a difference. So the thing that we're trying to look at right now, right, is that okay? Ralph can move at the speed of light, just like Luffy can, right? Or at least his
So wait,
reaction
hold
time is
on.
like that, right?
Are his reaction speeds actually good, or are they just as reliable as, like, I don't know, Spider-Man's spider senses? That was another joke.
Don't underestimate his spider sense.
I mean, no, Spider-Man's spider senses work like a split second before he gets punched in the face, and then he gets punched in the face.
Luffy,
Like, have you ever seen Spectacular Spider-Man?
Yeah, I have. Like, in my opinion,
like,
I think
always-
that's just lazy writing.
No,
Okay.
what happens is, right, is
if you're
that
talking about Luffy, he has something called observation hockey, which basically allows him to see a few seconds into the future,
like
and
Ray
then-
Shogul.
Yeah.
and then that's how he
Yeah,
managed
he just
to react
recently
fast.
gained this ability though. He's not perfect with it. There was this guy who's like way more advanced than him with that. He's not perfect with it, but like he can still use some of it.
Yeah, he just started learning it. But what's it called? With observation hockey, that how do I say this? Okay, he can dodge almost anything. If he can see into the future, then you've practically already won.
The thing
Also-
with that, right, is that it also it depends on which character, like which version of the character you're trying to use, right? Like if you're trying to use a character like in its prime, like Luffy that you're talking about right now, right? We gotta look at elongated man, like his experience level, like he's way beyond.
Luffy's not in his prime though. That's the thing.
No, but like how far is he into his like experience? I guess. How far do you think he's
at
in
his prime? But he's not at his prime yet.
What?
Yeah, like
Okay, but like, is his okay? Has his prime been shown in the manga series or whatever?
I don't read manga, so I don't know.
Okay, this is a bit harder than I thought actually.
Alright,
Okay. Speaking of which,
oh, wait.
okay,
Alright.
what we can talk about right now, right? Since we don't really have all the facts for either characters, right? What do you guys think about the Goku versus Superman death battle? Like, you've all
I
seen
think
it,
it's
right?
accurate.
Okay, hold up. One last thing, okay?
Yeah. Go
Basically,
ahead.
Luffy has something called armament hockey, okay? And basically, it's got the strength to punch through molecules that are basically, well, atoms basically. He can punch fire and make it into a physical object. He can
Punch
punch
fire.
Sorry,
Yeah,
are you saying that he can rewrite matter?
Yeah,
No,
basically,
can't rewrite matter. So,
right. Okay, you go.
for example, there's like this armor. Okay, if he punches the armor, it can go like his force can go through the armor, avoiding the armor and hitting the person.
Okay, but like, how do you think that would work with like another type of matter that can stretch on like infinite distance? Like,
That would hurt
say,
because
Ralph's.
his ability, hockey, is also used to hurt like powers. Let's just say, so he can hurt other other people with devil fruit powers.
Yeah, but that's devil fruit though, right? Like, what if what if dark matter works different than like a devil fruit power? Like, do you know how it like functions and like what it can do? What are their side effects? Can it be like can it be stopped? Like how dark matter can be contained in like what's it called those cavities of the particle accelerator.
I mean, yeah. I feel
What are
like
you
we've
trying to
gotten
say?
off topic.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What's it called? Since this is getting too confusing, let's just focus on what's it called on the Goku vs Superman death battle, right? So how accurate do you guys think that was?
I think it was
It
pretty
was pretty
accurate.
accurate. Not gonna lie. Goku can easily beat Superman.
No, Superman won both of those fights.
Yeah, both times.
But Goku should have won. No, think about it. Like if he's in his prime, he can literally like dodge everything. He's faster than
Okay,
speed of light. Faster.
that's speed of light, right? But imagine how it's like okay, Superman goes to the sun, right? And imagine if he goes into even into the blue sun, right? No matter what sun he goes to, except the red one, right? His power increases indefinitely, like it's infinite power. Okay, but Goku on the other hand, right? No matter what stage he is, right? He always has a limit that he can achieve, right? However, Superman, right? He has no limits in the first place, except minor weaknesses like kryptonite and magic,
Kryptonite.
right? Yeah, and
Yeah,
there
but
have
even
been
then, if he's
cases.
standing beside the sun and someone throws kryptonite at him,
Yeah,
it's
that
not like
wouldn't
it's
work
gonna work.
exactly. That was gonna be my next point. That like if he absorbs the right amount of energy, right, he could even break through those weaknesses. Like
Yeah,
think about
it's
it. And
like
besides,
it's
yeah,
like
go
when
ahead.
you
Go
use Tylenol to fight that headache you got.
ahead.
You know,
What? Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense.
like kind of right, yo.
Yeah,
Kryptonite, the headache, in the analogy.
I guess I think I
Use
can
it.
see where that
Tylenol.
was. Oh my
No,
god.
no, 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 no. Forget the sun. Use Tylenol.
Oh my god. Imagine if you give Superman some Tylenol, that would just
Oh
be
my
oh my
god,
god.
that's like the next ad right there.
Would that be even like would that even work on him?
I mean, no, they wouldn't really have effect on it.
Yeah, like it's. I don't think it would make sense. Yeah, but by the way, I was looking on this to call this article or this video actually, right? And it was explaining Superman's strength, right? Like I know it's gonna be like it's gonna put a lot of
Yo,
plot twists and
wait.
everything. What?
Hold up. If Batman
What?
could beat Superman, can he beat Goku?
Batman?
No,
I
no.
mean, I
Batman
guess.
only beat Superman because of kryptonite. Otherwise, he would have
Yeah.
lost.
Hey, hey, hey,
So
hey.
Goku can
Batman is
literally
a
demolish
master
Batman.
strategist, yo.
The
Batman's
thing
a
with
master
Batman, he
strategist.
might have a chance of beating him if he has prep time. Without prep time, I don't think Batman could beat Goku.
I mean, no, he could. He spent 10 years becoming a trained ninja, a trained tactician. Even
Okay.
at 20,
Yeah.
Answer
Oh,
me this. Yo,
You
answer
kind
me
of
this.
screwed
Answer me this.
yourself
Answer
over
me
on
this.
this one.
I mean, when you have to think
Can
about it, you
Batman
can
move
also
faster
use the
than the speed of
Arkham
light?
games as an example.
No, it's not. It's not the speed of light. It's more like the
It's
speed.
about the martial arts.
It's more like the speed of instant, bro. Not
Yeah,
only
exactly.
that,
He can teleport.
not only that,
He can
Goku.
basically, he just uses smoke grenades, and then he's like, bam, he's gone.
No, I
Ultra
think he could.
instinct.
No, I don't think that would work.
Goku.
Smoke
The
grenades,
thing
yeah.
with
Smoke grenades.
Batman, he's been able to take down Superman because he knew like, his weaknesses, right? And he knew his moral compass. So, like, there will be times where, say, he would threaten a civilian, right?
I
And
mean, but when
Superman
you
would
also have to
comply.
consider, right? Remember when? I remember at some point, I don't know if it was a comic or anything. No one's been able to dodge dark side beams. Remember?
Okay,
Up
okay,
Yeah,
until
he
the
dodged
rule,
his undodgeable
and
beams.
only
Yeah, that's
Batman was
true.
that only guy who's ever done it.
okay,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
okay, but listen. Goku can destroy a planet with like one punch. All he would have to do is like punch the planet, fly away, and due to the
But
atmosphere.
but then again, there's also
Balance that due
Goku's
to
moral
suffocation.
compasses. Goku's not gonna punch the planet unless he's the bad guy or something. Is he the bad
Okay,
guy?
Yeah, we gotta look at the actual fight though, like how it would play out. Like first we gotta look at that, and then we could maybe determine like how would it play
Okay,
out.
okay. First, okay, go. Let's talk about Goku. His strengths,
Yes.
his weaknesses, his moral compasses.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay, Shazad, please. Start.
1 minute.
Okay, so basically
Just-
Goku like has only like basically one weakness. It's basically people who are stronger than him can beat him. No one weaker than him can like beat him. That's pretty obvious, but that's his only weakness.
Wait, weaker people can beat him?
We can't beat him. Like no one can beat him except the people that are stronger than him. That's kind of obvious, but like There's
I mean,
no other
that's
way
with
to beat
everyone.
The only way that I could think about what's it called Batman keeping up with Goku is his mech suit. That's the only thing I can
The
think of. I don't think that will.
Hellbat. Search up the
Yeah,
Hellbat suit.
but I don't know if that will what's it called survive though. Like
Nah,
it
I
might
think
keep
it
up for a
would.
bit.
He used the Hellbat suit against Darkseid, and even Superman can barely keep up with Darkseid.
Oh yeah. You're right actually
Yeah.
because it was okay. Look, it says here. Hold on,
It's a
let me just-
combination of the entire Justice League's powers.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. Then. Okay. If it's the combination of the entire Justice League's powers, right? Okay. Think about this. If you put the Justice League against Goku, it's kind of obvious that the Justice League would win, right?
Yeah.
So
Wait.
the Hellbat
Outnumbered.
has a chance of keeping
okay.
up.
Okay,
Yeah, the
here's the
Hellbat.
thing. Justice League would definitely win, considering they already just have Superman. That's all they need.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, but
Wait. Has Goku ever been like? Does Goku have any biological or like psychological weaknesses?
No, not
No.
really.
The only thing that like I could think of in that sense is that he prefers a fair fight. That's the only thing I could think of.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
If
besides,
he was placed in Gotham City or something, would that be fair?
Like okay, so if in terms of that, right? Like I would think that Goku's gonna be like that. Oh, I could just beat you
Like,
easily.
say
right?
if you
Just
use
be like,
some of Scarecrow's fear toxin, do you think Goku would probably succumb to
does
that?
the fear toxin work on Superman?
Huh?
Does the fear toxin work on Superman?
Yes, it does. That's how.
Okay, if
Injustice
it works
started.
on Superman, right, then it's gonna obviously work on Goku, right? And hear me
Yeah,
out. The reason
you do-
why,
Yeah.
the reason why, if it could work on Superman, will work on Goku, is because Superman has this ability, right, where he learned this type of like psychological martial arts, right, where he can prevent himself from any psychic attack, right? So
But except Scarecrow.
yeah, except Scarecrow, right? So what's it called? If Goku has this some sort of defense, right, then he might have a chance. But if he doesn't, then I don't think he'll be able to keep up with
No,
that, right?
but
'Cause-
even with that psychological training, even Batman's been been weakened by the toxin.
okay,
yeah, exactly.
It's
Alright,
just that Scarecrow has to use like a whole city of it on him.
okay. So the fear toxin, right? Basically, it's used to go against people's fears. Goku doesn't have a fear, so the fear
No,
toxin
it
wouldn't
can
be able
create
to-
fear. No, it doesn't.
No, he
only
has
do
a
that,
fear
right?
of losing, though, does he not?
No,
I don't
not
think so.
he doesn't.
Like a losing,
He knows he's
losing a
gonna come
fight.
back, even if he dies.
Are
Yeah,
there those he cares about? Does he have people he care about?
Well, yeah, but like still, those.
Then yeah, that's easily.
Yeah,
He's
he
not
could
even
use
weak to
that
that.
against him.
He's not even weak to that because of the Dragon Balls. They'll just bring his family back again and again. It doesn't matter.
He has no fear. Hold up, let me call up the expert on this
I know,
topic.
Are you gonna call Shaq?
Yeah, I'll tell him to hop on. Give me a minute.
Okay, in the meantime, we could
Alright.
talk about Batman. Alright,
Yeah, okay.
Batman.
Let's look
Ma-
at it. Let's look at his armor though. First of all, like his what's it called? His Hellbat or yeah Hellbat
Hellbat.
costume, right? Yeah. So I'm
Made
just
from
looking at
Nth
this.
metal.
Yeah, Nth metal, right?
Which
That's
is-
like
which is the version of-
same
Which is the vibranium of DC.
of DC. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's it called? I'm pretty sure Deathstroke uses that as well to like and it
Yeah,
could like heal
Deathstroke-
stuff and everything.
Deathstroke uses that, yeah.
Yeah. And okay, and the thing with here, right, it says that hold up.
Except that I think nth metal is way more rare to obtain other than vibranium, I think, right?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't
nth
make
metal
sense.
is way more rare.
Because what's it called? Wakanda has like a whole city of vibranium.
Yeah,
like, it's literally made
is
from vibranium.
Wakanda is vibranium.
Exactly. Yes.
Does nth
So-
metal have any weaknesses like vibranium? Like if you use like vibrational things like enough?
The
Then-
sonic pulsars.
Yeah.
I
don't
not
think-
the one that I could think of. Hold on, let me just double check. Metal weaknesses.
You guys,
I don't think there is.
Yes,
it's
yes,
just
yes,
that
yes,
you
yes.
gotta
leave.
play fire with fire.
All right, maybe.
I think
Hold
you just gotta use fire with fire.
on. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Kind of like how the whole situation was like Kryptonian versus Kryptonian. Kind of like that
Kryptonian
situation.
versus Kryptonian.
Yo,
Yeah,
Danish,
one's gonna
I'm
win.
gonna go now. I'll see you later.
All right. All right. See ya.
Yeah, I gotta go in a bit too, but
Right,
I
see ya.
could definitely probably stay for a bit longer.
All right. Let's try to keep it up to 5 because it's almost 5. Okay.
Hold up, I just got Shaq on. He's on his way, and he'll be here in about a minute.
I bet. Okay, so we can
All right,
definitely
let's talk
keep up
about
to
Batman.
5. All right, let's talk about Batman. Okay, so the thing with Batman, right? His okay, look,
His main
he,
weapon is fear,
yeah, like he uses that, and yeah, Goku might not have any fear, right?
but he
But
can
I'm
definitely
pretty sure,
create something.
yeah, he could like something could happen. Like
He
okay,
can
look, he's
definitely
still
disorient him.
biological. The only way to prevent yourself from that, right, is either learning some kind of a psychic defense, right, or he could actually think of a way to like fight off the fear toxin if he's not biological, right? And I'm pretty sure Goku is biological, right? Because yeah, he may not be human, but like he still exists like
All
as
right.
life, right?
Okay, so I would like to invite our
Yo,
friend
yo.
Shaquille to join. Yep,
Oh
there
hey
you
Shaq, it took like a
What's
while to
good?
Actually,
join.
because Batman's a master tactician, I
Okay,
think.
so what y'all talking about?
Okay, so we're
go.
talking about
Tell
Goku
us about
versus
Goku.
Batman.
Talk about
Goku
Goku.
versus Batman?
Yeah.
Goku will easily blitz him. Easy W.
No,
Okay, the thing with that, right? I actually thought that too. That Goku will easily beat
but
Batman,
now
right?
that you brought the Hellbat into the equation,
Exactly. Now that you bring the Hellbat into the equation, okay, Shaq, do you know
What's the
about the
hell
Hellbat?
that?
It's a
Okay, so
suit
that's
that can
this.
take on gods.
Batman's backup suit.
Yeah, he made that suit like using all the Justice League. It has the nth metal in it. It has like the strongest metal. Like yeah, that's the nth metal.
It's
Yeah, he has
basically
like basically
Superman
all the
smart.
like minds of the Justice League on it, right? And it
Plus,
also
it can
has
fly.
yeah, like okay, so
Plus,
like
it can
he could
fly.
obviously could fly, obviously.
Can't
Yeah.
fly.
Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, anyway, with the Hellbat suit, right? It took on Darkseid. And if you put Darkseid versus Goku, right? I'm pretty sure Darkseid could win because of the whole
Yeah.
mother box situation.
Oh yeah. Plus the fact he uses his boom tubes.
Yeah, like I honestly thought that Goku could beat Batman, right? But if you think about it, Goku is not the type of person to take on somebody that's like, it's not like a fair
He
fight,
could
right?
underestimate him.
No, that's not the thing. No, he won't underestimate. The thing is that he'll try to make it a fair fight, and that's where he goes. Like that's where he messes up, right? And that's okay. So like, say he goes up to Batman, right? He's like that. Okay, you're ready to fight, right? And he realizes that that's not your strongest potential, right? Bring out your strongest suit. Okay, he brings in the Hellbat suit, and then he gets himself screwed.
I
Okay,
think who's
so
smarter,
can I
Batman
talk
or
now?
Goku?
Can I
Yeah,
talk
go
now?
ahead, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us about Goku.
So
Psychological weaknesses.
he has none, first of all.
Wait, what? Doesn't he care about family or something?
Well, they changed his character from a very beginning, ever since Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yeah.
His character was supposed to be, you're strong, I'm fighting you. It wasn't about family, nothing like that. Even the creator of Dragon Ball himself said, right? He's like, Goku's main purpose is to fight stronger people than him and become stronger, right? So, if Goku fights Batman, right? If he hears that Batman is a strong fighter, right? Goku wouldn't sort of say underestimate him, right? Like y'all were saying, right? Like Goku's a pretty dumb guy, right? Even I admit that Goku's a pretty dumb
Yeah, he
guy.
took him like years to learn how to drive a car.
I'm pretty sure he still can't drive a car, but
Why would he need to drive a car first of all?
he
Like,
flies.
Bro,
why?
is he like every other person, a South Asian person you see on the road?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Bro, those
god.
desi uncles pulling up, yo.
Yo, that just reminded me of the incident that happened yesterday when I was driving Shaq home, bro. This guy just like walks in and then Shaq starts yelling at him.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Okay, so
Oh
let
my
me continue.
God.
Okay, so
Yes, go ahead, go ahead.
if the Hellbat is in there, right? The Hellbat
Yes.
can, I'm pretty sure, can stomp Goku, right?
Yeah, because it's made from like all the Justice League's minds, right?
Okay,
And
it's
their
basically
abilities.
made from vibranium. In a sense.
Didn't the Hellbat like take on Darkseid or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
took
it
on
did.
Darkseid. When it
It
stole,
defeated him.
he stole Damian Wayne's body.
Oh, yo, the guy went like so OP on that time, bro. Like when he stole his body. Oh my god, yeah, that was intense.
Okay, so what was I saying?
About Goku.
Wait, Shaq, do you know who Scarecrow is?
Scarecrow, yeah.
Right. Do you think that Goku has any psychological weaknesses against fear toxin?
The wall.
Yo, I just got a good
pretty sure-
point.
Hmm.
I got a point. Okay, Batman has a way to switch powers with Superman.
How?
Like, okay, okay, remember that? Remember Batman the animated series?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, okay, I'm pretty sure they only switched costumes that time, right? But there
yeah. They
was a
only switch
point.
costumes.
Yeah, but there was a point though, like in the DCAU, right, where like they actually switched powers. I forgot how it was, but like if you look at Smallville, right, I don't know if any of you saw it, but like there was an episode where Superman had kryptonite in his hands, right, and he was holding another guy, and then he got lightning strike, and their powers switched. Okay, so if that could happen with Batman, I'm pretty sure he found out an efficient way to do that, and if he could do that, then I'm pretty sure he could be what's it called, Goku, because along with his
You know what?
skills
I just
and Batman
I
or
just feel
Superman's
like it
skills.
can go both ways. I think it can go both ways.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
Goku's
Actually.
sheer power could probably beat Batman, but Batman's intellect could probably beat Goku.
Yeah, it depends on how you look at the
I mean,
situation.
when you think about it, right? Here's a good example: humans against legit the entire world. Who do you think would win? Like an elephant or a human? At like base thought, an elephant, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but like we're still
Okay.
somehow the
Okay.
dominant species because we're just that smart.
Yo.
yeah, it depends on how you look at the situation.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
it's like have you guys ever played Injustice?
Yeah.
It was
Anyone could
insane.
win as long as you're at a higher level.
Yeah, it didn't make sense
Like
when I was
Harley
Nightwing and
Quinn
I
can
was
beat
fighting
Darkseid.
Superman.
Like that's legit what could happen.
Imagine Harley Quinn actually taking on. Wait, didn't that happen in the show? Harley Quinn taking
No,
on
she
Darkseid?
no, she took on a different god in Injustice.
No, no, I'm talking
It
about
was,
the
it
show,
was a
like
bounty
the animated
hunter,
show.
Lobo.
What's it called?
She took on
Oh,
Lobo,
no, but
and she
Darkseid
actually
was in there
won.
too. I think
I
so.
think
Oh, hold
so.
on, let me double check. Actually, I'm pretty sure
I
there was
remember
Darkseid.
she took on Lobo and actually somehow won.
I don't know. Okay, but the thing with the
Only
fear
because Lobo was
toxin, right?
dumb.
The thing with the fear toxin, it affects anyone that is biological, right? And Goku
Yeah.
is biological, okay? But the thing with what's it called, the fear toxin, right, is that the only way it could be fought off is with a sheer of mental defense, right? Did
Yeah.
Goku learn any form of mental defense, just like Superman? Like
I
Superman had
mean,
this thing.
yeah.
It's like
Remember in
Torqua's
Arkham?
Brow, I think.
Have you guys played Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in those two, it's the only games that Scarecrow is in. Remember in the first Arkham Asylum game how Batman physically fought off the fear toxin in his mind? Like
Yeah.
at first, right? And then Batman became immune to the toxin, and the only way that he would succumb to the toxin again was only because Scarecrow amped up the power. Do you think it could also work with that, like with enough power of this
Yo,
fear
listen,
toxin,
listen,
it could
listen.
affect Goku?
Yo, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one downside to Goku versus Scarecrow, right?
Yeah.
Batman, I think.
You know how no, I'm talking about Scarecrow. You know how Scarecrow has the needle gloves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Uh,
sick.
Goku's fear is needles.
Oh,
Like
that's what? Why is he afraid of needles?
Goku's like the
He's
strongest
afraid
in
of
the whole
needles.
universe, and he's just scared of needles. Like
Oh
Oh
damn!
my god! It's like
Use that fear
saying, what's it
toxin. He
called?
sees Scarecrow's hand.
Oh my god! I
like
don't think you need to use
like
this stuff.
he doesn't like getting needles. You know how like little like in elementary, right? You know how every single girl you met was scared of needles, right? And they cried.
Everyone was scared of
Bro, I
needles,
was
right?
scared of needles as a kid.
I was always the
So
last one that went. Now I'm always the first guy. Cause like you get to sit in the class alone
Oh my god.
and do whatever you want for the next 30 minutes to possibly an hour.
Yeah. No, but the
I
thing with, if you look at what's it called, like if you put Batman versus Goku again, right? So like, does Batman have access to the fear toxin?
yeah, he does. Remember at the end of Arkham Knight? Search up Nightmare Batman.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, no, no,
Where
I
at
need to
the
search.
end,
I
like there
remember
was
that.
this huge, scary looking demon Batman that appears.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure in that form, his hands are like they look like
Yeah, and
those.
everyone
Yeah,
and everyone thought it was fear toxin because the entire thing was orange, like the entire background, hence
yeah.
the Fear toxin's main
Yeah,
color.
and even if Goku wasn't afraid of anything, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that he's biological. Like, he's got it. Like the poison's got to affect him. If it could affect Superman, it's obviously going to affect Goku, right? And
Yeah.
the thing with that, right? Like even
You
if
know,
he like
Scarecrow is actually the main reason why Superman killed Lois in the first place.
really, what we are you talking about the Injustice storyline?
Injustice, yeah.
I thought that was Joker.
It was Joker who put Scarecrow up to the job, and then
Oh,
Scarecrow made a fear toxin that could work against Superman. Joker used that. Superman thought he was fighting Doomsday, and basically punched him all the way up into outer space until he realized that it was Lois.
oh God,
Yeah, like at the
yo.
very end, he realized he killed Lois.
Oh my god, bro, that's just oh my god, that is insane. And I'm pretty sure that she was about to have a kid too.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that is just sad.
and Superman had realized what he'd done while Batman was trying to interrogate the Joker.
Yeah, I remember that
Superman came
scene.
in
Yeah, he
and
busts in and then
and shoved his hand through
yeah, his chest. Yeah.
Joker's chest.
Oh my god, that
Like,
was
have you seen the comic? It actually shows like a photo of that, like his
yeah, I've
hand
seen that. And he's
going
still
through
laughing.
his
Like
chest.
the guy's still laughing when his hand gets shoved up in his chest.
Yeah,
Like, oh my god, he's just something else.
I think
All
the
right,
Joker is probably the one guy you can't probably beat because he's so unpredictable.
what's it called? But the thing with the what's it called?
Because the
The fear
only guy that
toxin.
really, yeah, oh yeah, continue.
Yeah, so the thing with the fear toxin, right? You know, okay, Shaq. You know how is it? This is true, right? That Saitama is afraid of mosquitoes, right?
He's not scared of
He's
them.
not scared of them.
It's more like that he thinks they're unbeatable.
It's just a running joke of the show because he can kill everything but one mosquito he couldn't kill.
Oh, I actually have to go. I'm so sorry. I have to actually go now.
Okay, bye.
I,
Yeah, so
it's
yeah.
All right,
okay. See ya.
all right.
Yeah, it's not. It's just that he's an idiot that can't kill a damn mosquito.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's like a main joke throughout what's it called anime itself, right? Like with Goku, he can't drive a car. With Saitama, he can't kill a mosquito. Is there anything like that with Luffy?
Luffy would be probably I don't know. He'll eat anything, and like it'll be poisoned or something, but he'll just keep eating it.
Shaq, I think that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, what's it called? Now that it's just us three, right? Should we talk about the MCU?
Yeah.
What's it called? Hold up. Luffy's other joke, right, is that he'll think that basically everything is like okay. So he one time saw a zombie crawl out of a grave, right? He walked up to it and he pushed him back down into the grave. And when he saw the zombie jump back out and roar at him again, he's like a severely injured old man.
Oh my god!
Damn, what was that?
Are you using the live stream on one of the other ends?
I am not.
Shazad, are you?
Yep. What?
Just mute the live stream.
But I'm not doing anything else.
No. The thing is that like my voice echoes.
Oh, see, quiet.
Do you- Okay, what's it called? Now that we're okay, can we talk about Marvel zombies? Like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that right now.
Marvel zombies. I
Do
mean,
you
they
know
were
the
in charge.
story?
I vaguely remember. I read it a while back. So
Okay, well, the main thing that I've been looking at in Marvel zombies is mostly zombie Spider-Man, right? And you know what we should do? Wait, you can see my screen, right?
mhm.
All right, let me just give you an overrun of zombie Spider-Man real quick. Oh shoot, I gotta reshare it. Hold on, give me a second, because then you can't hear it. Stop screen, share screen. Come on. Okay. Chrome tab, share audio. There it is. Okay. All right. Can you see it?
It's loading. Yeah, I can see it.
All right, but okay. This is just gonna give you a little bit of an insight on Zombie Spider-Man.
When you think about Spider-Man, you probably think about the jokes, quips, the underoos. You probably don't think about how he's a guilt-ridden sad sack whose whole existence is centered around a shameful war against events that he cannot change. Yes, Spider-Man.
All right, we don't need to hear this opening.
But it wasn't until motivated amazing way the zany, weird, high-concept Marvel Zombies actually reveals the truest version of Spider-Man. What do I mean by that? Well, let's get a little context first. Well, the Marvel Zombie series could
that is creepy.
erroneously be dismissed as just another cash-in during the great Zombies gold rush of the mid-2000s. The miniseries, along with its multiple sequels, set the stage for a clever recontextualization and re-examination.
Yeah, I can't believe they actually use an Iron Man mask that has like the pointy heads, like the pointy thingy.
A couple notes here. The Marvel Zombies books don't always present things linearly, so I'm going to shuffle them around for ease of making my point. And secondly, it's important to realize that these are bleak, dark books. The series takes place on an Earth well within the throes of a zombie outbreak. Hope of stopping it is futile. The dead rule the world. But you may not recognize
imagine seeing that in real life. What would you do?
Typical zombies. They're intelligent. They still have their powers. They know what they're doing. It's just that their entire existence is dictated by a ceaseless hunger that will never be sated. And linearly, this is where we find Spider-Man first, turned by Cap, and then immediately setting upon the two characters closest to him, literally and figuratively. Spider-Man eats Aunt May and Mary Jane. This is a truly shocking moment, not just because of who's getting destroyed, but because Spider-Man's a character who's generally understood to be pure of heart and incorruptible. But here he is, engaging in an act that's so fundamentally repulsive to the idea of who Peter Parker is, that it demands the character be examined under new light.
Oh my god.
Spider-Man finds himself in a cycle of hunger, shock, and shame. One minute he may be getting a mouthful of J. Jonah Jameson, and the next moment losing his mind over his own horrid deeds. And it's not to say that the other heroes in the story don't feel guilty over their deeds too.
Do you think JJJ got ate by a Spider-Man?
The difference here is that they settle into their new identities as the human hungry living dead, while Spider-Man doesn't. He spent his whole life as a superhero challenging himself to be a better person than the person who let down his loved ones. And he's not stopping anytime soon just because he's a stinky-dinky corpse. It's notable that this entire time, his mask stays on. In a world overrun by the dead, it seems that his mask would be without purpose, but far from it. Previously meant to hide his identity from bad guys to protect his loved ones, in this hellscape, the meaning of his mask is inverted. He's trying to hide his own identity from himself. To catch his reflection would mean that he fully accept that he, Peter Parker, is responsible for the terrible acts against his loved ones.
If I see that live action,
Marvel Zombies concludes its initial arc. Silver Surfer arrives at Earth to herald the arrival of planet-eating Galactus, only to find an assortment of, much hungrier folks. His shiny space flesh imbues a team of zombie heroes with cosmic powers,
they ate
so they can
Silver
live out the
Surfer.
dream of any zombie and set to the skies like a swarm of
And they ate
Galactus,
Galactus.
with a clear implication that these former heroes intend to consume all life in the universe. Yes, even Spider-Man. But things don't end there. I mean, how could they? Yes, Marvel Zombies 2 confirms that they do eat all of existence over the next 40 years, but this only opens a new chapter in the saga of Spider-Man's guilt. When we pick up the story, the flesh-hungry horde is ready to open up a new dimension to keep the endless feast going. Spider-Man has been kindling the small flame of self-flagellating humanity that remains in him, while shamefully acknowledging, like, Chris Evans and Snowpiercer, that he knows that human flesh tastes best. And thus, the gang agrees to tear open a dimension to travel to another Earth for a new all-you-can-eat buffet of human filet mignon. But as it so happens, this journey takes time, and over time, some begin to realize that the hunger inside has actually been kind of quelled. Sometimes you feel hungry, but then you eat like a little snack or have a glass of water, and you're like, I think maybe I was just bored. I don't need to eat the whole universe and then another dimension on top of that. It's kind of like that feeling.
Is it like that with you?
More severe.
No.
It's with this newfound clarity that Spider-Man
Bro,
is
if you
able
were a
to get
zombie,
himself
we'll
under
all be
control.
done, but like in
While
seconds.
other zombies like Hank Pym are getting excited to turn New Wakanda into a
Is that
breeding
Yondu?
camp so they'll never run out of food, Spider-Man's guilty conscience doesn't let him forget that they're the villains. This is huge for the character. Sure, we've seen him sacrifice himself in all kinds of meaningful ways in normal stories to protect people, but here, we have a crystal clear display. Spider-Man fights for the things that aren't remotely in his self-interest, because ultimately, he knows what's right and what's wrong. And the things that he and his buddies are doing, they're wrong, extremely wrong. Only Spider-Man can feel a guilt so strong, so persistent, so prevalent that he can overcome
Yo, I
being
really
a
don't want to see
zombie.
that live action.
So yeah, maybe he gets ripped in half a little bit by Gladiator, but his spirit
Oh,
isn't
that was
done.
Gladiator. I thought that
He's
was
able to fight the
Yondu.
good fight and even rescue people like Luke Cage back to the side of good. And Spider-Man pulls himself back from the abyss. And things, well, they look great. Remember, the flip side of Spider-Man's guilt is hope. Hope that he could do better than the past. Hope that he could right wrongs and make life as good for as many people as possible. And we have that. A new peace, a world rebuilding, zombies that no longer hunger. Everything seems okay. But this is a story about addiction. Addiction to human flesh, yes, but addiction nonetheless. And when Spider-Man relapses, he relapses hard. Ever smell something that kind of makes you instantly hungry? Well, for a cannibal, what could be more appealing than the musky musk of the manimal himself, Kraven the Hunter? Despite his best efforts to contain this hunger, those delicious
Yo.
Kraven pheromones drive Spider-Man over the edge, and he tears into the guy
Ah,
and the Sinister Six, and then they all kind of go bananas
Ah.
on MJ, Harry Osborn, and Gwen, and they all get caught up in the fray. And
look at oh my god.
That's
this one
gross.
moment of weakness has
See,
colossal
I don't want to see the
consequences.
live action.
Spider-Man's guilt is pushed further than it has ever been pushed before. He's solely responsible for this, for not keeping the badness inside himself contained. And for the first time, he removes his mask. It's his way
Ah.
of finally accepting responsibility, forcing himself to confront that Peter Parker is the one at the root of all of this. He can't dissociate, so he does something even more extreme.
All right, look
In a
what
purely
happens.
hideous display, he rips Peter Parker's face and skin from his body. The gruesome panel, reminiscent
Oh
of the
my
painting
God.
Saturn devouring his son, is his admission of total defeat. He leaves his flesh
Ah.
behind in a trash can, a clear homage
Damn.
to the famous panel
Yo,
from
look how
Spider-Man No
yeah,
More.
look at
This is
the
the
parallel.
lowest moment for the character in any story. He shamefully murders the identity of Peter Parker, but leaves his unchecked powers and bloodlust to live and run rampant. But somehow, that's not the end. We know Spider-Man too well for us to give up hope that there's still some goodness left in him.
Yo, the
Yes,
original
he
Peter
trusts
Parker
two
from
Mary
that
Janes and
world,
an
right? The way
and
he dies
so
is
much
so messed
more.
up.
But his guilt is too persistent for him to fully give into his unholy addiction. Spider-Man's able to once and for all weaponize his guilt and, Sandman's body to end the onslaught for which he feels responsible. We've seen Spider-Man run through the ringer so many times, whether it's Uncle Ben dying or Gwen Stacy or his best friend's dad becoming a monster. The bad things that happen around him that make him feel guilty are never really his direct action. In Marvel Zombies, they are. This is the kind of core shame that should end a lesser person, but he's still able to rise above and challenge himself to be a better person with every moment. When it's at its hardest, he just has to try even harder. At the end of all things, it's not Spider-Man's rotting body that refuses to die in Marvel Zombies. It's his will to do good.
See, this is why I don't want to see this live action, man.
Yeah, same.
All right, let's see. Okay, so do you know how, how the whole world got taken over by zombies? Were you confused at the point where he's either that Craven came back somehow? Were you confused at that?
Kind of.
Okay, so the thing what happened was, right, is that there was the zombie world, right? They were just chilling, doing their own thing, right? And then it was after everybody would just stop eating because there was nothing left to eat, right? So they were just doing their own thing, right? And then the Watcher, yeah, he transports zombie Spider-Man onto another world, basically, like another Earth, right? And then over there, he hears about this tabloid thingy that Kingpin was gonna try to steal. So apparently, it's a time travel type of situation where you can reverse your aging and everything, right? So he's gonna use that in that world to cure himself, right? But then he ran into the Sinister Six, and then you know what happened after.
Oh.
It's so messed up though how he died though. Like the original Spider-Man from from that world Spider-Man, right? The way he died though, oh my god, that was messed up. You want to see it though?
No, my.
I mean, there's no blood or anything, but the way he dies though, like, oh my god.
mm, I don't know. Zombies was something that as a kid, was really interested in, but now it's when I don't know. I don't know. I was a weird kid, eh?
Yeah, you were.
But the more I look back at it, the more just interesting and weird of a story it was, right?
I mean, like, yeah, kind of, but like, I don't know. It's just that at the time, I don't think it was just you. It was like everybody. I mean, you know what he said, right? Back in the 2000s, like it was a whole zombie craze. I think that's how The Walking Dead started.
Hmm. I
It
don't
wouldn't be
know.
the one.
I don't know. I gotta check that.
I think it was. Hold on, let me double check. Um, wait. The Walking Dead. All right, let's see. Yeah, 2010. So yeah, like around that time. Dang, it's still surprisingly popular. But yeah, but the thing with these zombies though, right? Like they're intelligent. I don't know if that makes it more terrifying or not. What do you think?
It makes it more terrifying because usually zombies are these. The stereotypical zombies are these dumb, trying to eat your brains. You know, that's it, right? But
Yeah.
when zombies are able to fly, fight, use your powers, that's like another level of damn. I'm actually dead. You know?
Yo, I'm trying to imagine you in that situation. You come upon a zombie, and they're just saying, "That's unfortunate."
It is though.
Oh my god, bro! I'll be like half across the field by then. I'll be gone. Yo, if zombie apocalypse does happen though, we gotta keep you and Faran contained because y'all are gonna eat us in like seconds. Okay, what should we talk about now?
Mm, I don't know the boss.
All right, let's talk about the Snyder Cut then. What do you think they're gonna change in that?
Um, the Snyder Cut it's 4 hours long, right?
Yeah, they were originally gonna make it in like 4 episodes.
What are they gonna change? I mean, Dark Side.
Oh well, yeah, obviously, but like they're still Steppenwolf. I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna include both.
Same. I'm pretty sure. So the first half's gonna be like Batman recruiting, right?
Yeah,
And then it's gonna be you're gonna see Darkseid multiple times. You're gonna like leading up to what the main villain is, right?
yeah.
And then you have a huge battle at the end, right? I don't know. It's gonna be like uh,
I feel like that. You know how I don't know if you've seen the original, right? But like in the original one, right? You know how it's Steppenwolf, right? He's like
mhm.
he's been collecting all the mother boxes and all that, right? The thing with that, I think he's gonna be doing that for Darkseid this time. Like he won't be doing it for himself or like I don't know. He was saying something about mother or something. I don't know, but like I think he's gonna be like Darkseid's lackey in this movie.
Probably.
Yeah, that's the only way that I can think of. Kind of like how like those minions of Thanos and Infinity War and Endgame, kind of like that.
Um. Yeah. The thing with Endgame was that it had a whole like phase, just everything that leaded up to it, right? The thing with
Yeah,
Justice League is that they have to set it up in one movie, basically, right?
that's because like Zack Snyder has like only one opportunity for that. Like he doesn't really have that much options right now because of the whole firing thing, right? Like he wants to continue his series, but I don't think he can.
Yeah, but this, I don't know. Like, You know how the Justice League is supposed to be the end game for the DCEU, right? That phase, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But the DCEU has is very rushed, you know?
yeah. Like
Like
they start off in 2013, right? They should have at least like developed it up to like 2023, maybe. Like they gotta have the whole 10-year thing.
yeah, like Marvel perfectly set it up from the very beginning. Like not Iron Man, those when Avengers came out, that's when I feel like their plan just began, right?
Yeah,
And then ever since then, every single thing was just a puzzle piece, right? And
hmm
then Endgame was the final puzzle piece of just the huge puzzle, right?
like the even then, like up to now, like Endgame, they have that was a whole saga itself. That was an Infinity Saga. Like they even made a phase out of like all the phases. Like that's insane. That's how like precisely they planned it.
Yeah.
They took like huge storylines, cut them up, right? And then took those stories and cut them up even to more like smaller pieces. Like that's how you actually do it. Oh yeah, by the way, boss is in the boss is in the chat.
Mm.
The guy has like $1,000 super chat. Oh my god. Okay, let's see what else were we talking about. Oh, yeah, you know what's funny? Joss Whedon directed the Avengers and Age of Ultron, and he also directed the Justice League, and it flopped big time.
He just you know, true.
Like I'm so confused. How do you have the entire thing set up so nicely,
You,
and
you
it's like,
think he just sabotaged it?
oh my god, bro, the guy just screwed himself over. He just benefited Zack Snyder, bro. If you try to sabotaging it, like look at what's happening right now. People are preferring the Snyder because he just screwed himself over. Oh my god. Like the whole thing with Ray Fisher, have you heard about that?
No.
So apparently Ray Fisher said that there was like a whole back behind the scenes drama with like Joss Whedon and everything like that, right?
Hmm.
So yeah, maybe he did try sabotaging, I'm not sure, or maybe he's just that bad of a director. But I don't know, it depends. Depends. Oh yeah, by the way, what's it called? Are you gonna watch uh the Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yeah, of course, bro. I don't know. Like, I don't want to accept the fact that Cap is gone. You know?
I kind of accepted it. Like I saw it coming from Endgame. Like I didn't accept it then, but now that as we move forward, right, I'm starting to accept it.
Like, I know what you mean, but like, Cap was my favorite hero, right?
Yeah, I
Like
totally
my
get that.
favorite Avenger, and now it's just
Yeah,
he's gone. But most of them are gone. Like,
the OG6,
only Thor is left.
Thor, Hulk, and Hawkeye.
Well, Hawkeye's getting his daughter now, right? So,
Yeah, but like at least they're still alive and well. Well, I don't know about Hulk, but like yeah,
no, I'm pretty sure Professor Hulk or whatever he is now.
smart
I'm
Hulk.
pretty sure. Yeah, he's smart enough to live. You know.
Yeah. What I really want to see the whole World War Hulk storyline though. That's what I want to see.
They could have done that when he was on a different planet, because that's how it is, right? So,
Yeah, that would be insane though. What if they bring like, oh yeah, what about the new Hulk? What was that dude's name? Um the young Hulk that they brought in the new
Hulkling
Avengers. Hulkling, yes. How do you think they're gonna bring him in?
with the Young Avengers.
Well, yeah, but I mean, well, obviously, I mean, what I meant was like, how do you think they're gonna like bring in the storyline? Like, how do you think they're gonna introduce it?
The Young Avengers?
Yeah,
Um. Well. Okay. So, what was that new series they're doing? What's it called? Ironheart or whatever.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So they're gonna bring in, Young Avenger Iron Man and that, right? That's how they're
yeah.
gonna introduce that, right?
Oh
And
yeah, say a word. They actually did the same thing at the beginning. You know how like when Tony made that cameo at the end of the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could actually do that.
That I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the beginning, and then from that it's just gonna branch off into really young Avengers. You know, it's like I don't know because everything before that is still the Avengers, right? Because you're still Falcon and Winter Soldier, Spider Man. Spider Man's probably the leader of the young Avengers, right? So
Yeah, well, unless if they bring in Miles Morales, then he'd probably just go into the Avengers, and then Miles Morales will be like in the new Avengers. Because we know that he's still there. We know that Miles Morales exists because of the whole the teaser that we got in Homecoming with what's it called? His the Aaron Davis, right? The guy that was played
yeah,
by Childish Gambino, right? He he's like that. Yeah, I have this nephew, right? And we saw who the nephew was in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, right? Because I didn't really know too much about Miles Morales then, but like I have some understanding now. It's kind of sad that his uncle's a Prowler, but like he seems pretty chill in the MCU so far.
well, the way he died,
In Spider-Verse,
man.
oh my god. Oh yeah, speaking of Spider-Verse, by the way, how do you think they're gonna do Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield?
I feel like they're gonna have them as more of an end credit scene, you know, post credit scene.
I hope they do it like that because
Because
they already have
I'm
their
pretty
own
sure,
storyline going on.
yeah, I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty sure the storyline now is gonna be trying to clear up Spider-Man's name and all that, right? That's how they're gonna
Yeah,
bring in
exactly.
Matt Murdock, She-Hulk, right? That's how they're gonna be
Yeah.
introduced into the MCU. So if
Mm,
they
yes.
add the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man in the main story, it's just gonna be too conjumbled, you know? It's just like everywhere. Like this is happening at the same time as this and this and this and this, right? So
Yeah.
to make it one cohesive story, I feel like they have to just have their own story. And you know how WandaVision, right? How she's like, next, what's it called? Nexus, that company where different multiverses open, right? Because of
Yeah,
the
the
events,
Nexus.
yeah, because of the events of WandaVision, I feel like that's gonna be part of the main story. Like, there's gonna be it's gonna be hinted during the main story of Spider-Man. What's it called?
No Way Home.
Yeah, No Way Home. Yeah, I was saying No Way Back, but I was like, that doesn't make any sense, right?
Yeah, because
So
there's no home in it. There's got to be a home in it.
yeah, so they're gonna be hinting the. I'm pretty sure gonna be hinting the events of WandaVision and the effects of it, right? And at the
Yeah.
end, right, it's you're just gonna see portals open, right? And you're gonna see like Tobey Maguire falling. You're gonna see Andrew Garfield fall and be like, "Yo, what is this Earth?" Right?
Oh my god, bro!
And
If that
there,
happens, I'm actually gonna scream.
if if this happens where it's like Andrew Garfield falls through the portal, right, and he might not know like it's not his Earth, right, because they're basically the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But if he just sees Gwen Stacy alive, and that's how he figures out it's not his same
Oh
Earth,
my god, bro! That would be just too
right?
intense. You know what? You know what they should do? Like, okay,
Mm.
so I've heard about this whole like they're trying to do like a whole trilogy type of situation with WandaVision, Doctor Strange, and Spider Man, right? They're trying to do this
Yeah,
whole trilogy type of thing, right? So
interconnected.
if
Yeah,
they exactly, yeah. So if they introduce the multiverse now, right? They, what I want them to do is like dig a little bit deeper into what's it called in the Doctor Strange film, right? I want them to dig a little bit deeper into the multiverse, which is probably gonna happen, right? That's when they like fully introduce what's it called, the Toby and Andrew, right? But they're still not like too much part of into the film. Kind of like how you know how Thanos was teased like throughout the films, right? Like
yeah,
first time we saw him, he was in the Avengers, and then we saw him in Guardians, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I kind of want that to happen, and then like have their own like Spider Verse film, right? Where like they bring in an Emma Stone version of like Spider Gwen, right? And then they like she interacts with Andrew Garfield Spider Man, and then they have this whole thing because both of them died on each other's worlds, right? And
yeah,
they're
yeah.
seeing each other like that, right? Like it's gonna be so insane if that happens.
Well, okay. The thing is, um, in the multiverse of madness, right? Doctor Strange in the movie, right?
Yeah,
They're gonna be going through the multiverse, right?
yeah,
And I want it to be something kind of like Spider Verse, right? Where you can see and you're like you see all the different kinds of Spider Man, right? Or Spider Woman,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
then that movie, right, is basically leading into a Spider Verse movie. I don't want it to be like straight up just at the end of the movie, all the Spider Man just fall through, right? I want
Oh yeah,
each
no, that's not
Spider
what I
Man.
want either.
Yeah, I want each Spider Man to have like at least like 30, 40 seconds of them, right? What makes
Yeah,
their Spider Man special,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So even fans who don't know about the Spider Verse, even though I don't know why they wouldn't, right?
yeah.
But
Like I mean, they're watching the thing. They're this far into the MCU. Why would they not
yeah,
know?
but even if you're like a new fan, right? Like maybe you're 11, 12, like you're young, right? You're a new fan to the whole Marvel thing, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I want them to know about the characters and actually get like attached to other characters before just being forced into like the characters being forced into their face, right?
yeah,
Like it's more of a personal preference for me. Like I don't mind if they all just come out to the end, yo, where are we, right? But
yeah,
like I like how in Spider Verse how each spider person, right,
yeah.
introduce himself, right? Like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
Spider Man,
it's
blah blah
like
blah
let's
blah.
go through this one more time. My name is
Yeah,
Spider-Man. I'm
that
like
thing.
the greatest super of all time and all that.
Yeah, that thing. I want that to happen, but more like in their own universe. Like you're introduced to them in their own universe, but then you have to skip through the all the universes to find the real villain, right? If it's
Yeah,
like Mephisto, if it's Nightmare, right? It
yeah.
I want something like that to happen.
Yo, there was like this uh I don't know if you saw Ultimate Spider-Man, right? But like wait, no, it wasn't an Ultimate Spider-Man. It was in the comics actually.
Yeah.
There there was like this huge spider that was like interconnected with like every single Spider-Man's universes, right? Or Spider-Woman's universes, right? And yo, they introduced the what's it called? Spider Girl. Do you know who that is?
Who?
Spider Girl.
Wait, what are you talking about? What show are you talking about?
No, it's a comic. It's a comic.
Oh no no, Spider Girl. Just search it up for me. I most likely know Spider Girl. Let me know.
The thing with Spider Girl, right? Like when I was a kid back in elementary, right? There were these comics in at school, right? And the
Oh yeah
thing,
yeah 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 yeah. Yeah.
yeah, she is like literally the daughter of Spider Man, right? In the universe, right? And I read like all the comics on that. I remember how like there was a storyline where Venom came back, right?
Yeah.
And he took over Spider Man again, like the actual Spider Man from like that universe, right? The thing with Spider Man of that universe, he like his leg was gone, I think, and he was old, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he took like he got taken over from that, right? And he literally became Venom, like Spider Venom. Like that was an actual different character entirely. Like there was no Eddie Brock, there was no Black Spider Man. It's just literally Spider Man combined with Venom, creating something new, like Spider Venom. He was like a bit of a dark bluish type of. Hold on, let me search that up actually. But the thing is that I actually saw what I like. Those are the actual comics that I actually read on my own. Like I didn't just look up on what's it called, the comics. Yeah, there he is. Do you see him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is what I saw in the comics, right? So yeah, seeing something like that come to like actually on screen, right? When you actually read the comics first, and then like it comes on screen or in like another what's it called, like a collaboration event, like Endgame and stuff like that, right? Like seeing like that is actually intense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Um. Well, you know how. Okay. You know how the MCU has like a lot of shows with like Moon Knight and all that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Disney Plus.
understand. Yeah, I don't understand how that's gonna come into one team up movie, right? Like Avengers, right? They're already a team, right? And then
Yeah,
you have like Black Panther, who's actually like in the comics, he was with the Avengers. He works with the Avengers, right? And
yeah,
who else? Winter Soldier, right? We can do the Winter Soldier, the Falcon, right? All the characters are very closely connected, right? But then when you
yeah,
have characters like She-Hulk and Daredevil on the other side, Daredevil and Spider-Man are close, right? But
yeah,
then when you have someone like Moon Knight, who literally is Deadpool, but to kill, right?
yeah.
Like Deadpool is like funny, right? And Moon Knight,
He's basically like the combination of Batman and Deadpool.
that's Shazad, then I think. Shazad's calling you.
Oh, he left. I thought he was still here.
Well, the thing is that I really like Moon Knight as a character, right?
Hmm.
Like Moon Knight is
Yeah.
one of my favorite characters, but I don't understand how Moon Knight is going to be connected to the overall end of team up movie if they're planning to do that again. I don't know how he's going to be involved in that, right? So
Okay,
um
the only way that I can think of that happening, right, is that you know how Hulk only got one solo movie, right?
mhm.
Yeah, and he was what's it called? He appeared, but he still appeared in other movies. Like he appeared in that post credit scene of Iron Man 3. He appeared in the all the Avengers movies, right? And he also appeared in what else did he appear in? No, he wasn't in Civil War. But my point is that he could still show up in other forms of media without actually like single being in a team up movie, right? And what you're saying about them having a connection, right? Like for example, Spider-Man and Daredevil are close, right? The thing with Moon Knight, I've read some comic books, right? And Moon Knight is actually really closely associated with the whole Spider-Man arc.
Well, yeah, because aren't they both in like New York or something? Oh, not
Yeah,
like New Jersey or whatever.
I think it was Manhattan. I think.
Yeah, Manhattan. Yeah,
Yeah. They're
I'm
both
pretty
from
sure
that.
they're in the same area. Like like the thing with Moon Knight is that Moon Knight's a lot like he works solo, right? He's alone, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you know how Moon Knight's basically the complete opposite of Spider-Man. Spider-Man's like
He's
a
like,
quirky, fun kid, right? And Moon Knight's like he has a mental disability and he goes out and rips people's faces off, right?
yeah,
Like they're two polar opposites. That's why I don't see them working together. Like Daredevil, right? He has a moral code still, right? He doesn't kill people, so to say, right?
yeah,
But Moon Knight is a character who likes killing, you can call it, right? He's going out here and he overdoes his killing. Like he's fine with killing you and cutting your face off, right? That's the kind of character Moon Knight is. That's why it's hard to see two different. It's like light and dark coming together, right? It's just hard to see it together.
yeah. See, that's the point of that's what I'm trying to say. Like, see, that's the type of theme usually that goes into movies that makes it work so well. Like, say, I don't know if you've seen up to season 4 of The Flash, right? But like, him and Ralph Dibny, they were completely opposite characters. But overall, like over time, they developed that character arc, right? And they became close. I feel like that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen with Moon Knight in the MCU, right? Especially since the MCU is more of like a PG-13 like section, right? Unless if they go the Deadpool route and make it also an R-rated what's it called media in the MCU. But the thing is that I feel like that he's gonna be introduced just like as a vigilante, right? That's gonna be that Spider-Man's like he's not comfortable having around, right? And by the time I think Moon Knight comes, Spider-Man will be like a bit older and he'll have like more experience and stuff, right? So he'll just be like in the comics, him and Moon Knight, right? They both had like this whole like they were kind of like rivals, I guess, in a way. He would like the Moon Knight would do his thing, and then Spider Man would be like, "Bro, why are you doing this?" Right? And then like it's like that whole relationship builds up to it. Like they like each characters they start to like change and adapt. That's what my basic point is. So I feel like they're gonna do the same thing here.
The thing is with Moon Knight is that the character Moon Knight is like no matter how much you change him, right? He's still gonna be the killer. No matter how good Spider-Man's morals are and how good of a person he can make others, right? Moon
Mm.
Knight is just that one character that won't change no matter how dark or how light. You know, like that's what makes Moon Knight such an interesting character to me because he has these mental disabilities, right? I'm pretty
Mm.
sure he's insane as well, right?
Yeah,
And he's still trying to do good things, right?
yeah,
He does go to the extreme, but he's not out here trying to like corrupt people, right? He still has the right intentions, but doing it in the wrong way. So if Spider-Man comes along, right, it might help Moon Knight lessen what he's doing, but I'm pretty sure it's never gonna completely stop what he's doing. He's still gonna be the killer he is, right?
oh yeah, obviously. I mean, it's not that's not going to change. I mean, like he's going to be lessened, obviously, yeah. But the thing is that what I was trying to explain is that this is how they're gonna like make it connected with the MCU. That was my main
Yeah,
point.
the main point you're making is like yin and yang. Black and white have to go to like together to make something amazing, right? Make peace,
Well,
right?
gray is not amazing, but yeah.
Well, no, but I'm saying yin and yang. They don't
Yeah.
mix together, right? But they still have to be together to make peace, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
balance. Like, what's a good example in the MCU?
It's kind of well, I don't know about the MCU, but it's kind of like the whole situation with Superman and Batman, I guess. Like they both have different points of view. They have different points that they look toward. Like they have different perspectives, right? But they still work together pretty closely. And that didn't start off like right away like that, right? It took him time, right? And still, Batman is still like he has precautions in case Superman goes like evil or something like that, right? And
Mm,
same thing with Superman. He's still a bit paranoid around Batman. So I think that's the type of situation they're gonna do.
yeah, but they also have to. They're gonna have to introduce Daredevil as well, right?
Yo, I
So
really want to see what's it called, Charlie Cox version.
I've seen that show and I got so disappointed when they ended that. Like
Man.
when Netflix canceled the show, oh my god, you don't know how I was fuming. I was fuming.
It's like that moment where like, yo, you want to flame on, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like Daredevil is in my top three favorite characters of all time, right? MCU and no, there's Marvel and DC, right? Like
Yeah.
Daredevil's up there, right?
Hmm.
But and when I figured out that his show got canceled, it's just like why? Why?
Like, I think it's probably because of the whole deal situation, maybe
Yeah,
that
but the
Netflix had with
show the
Marvel.
show was so successful. It's like why would you cancel it? Like if Disney doesn't reintroduce the Daredevil show on Disney Plus, it's like why?
Why? Yeah. Like honestly, I really want to. Okay, so you know how there's reports of Charlie Cox making an appearance in Spider-Man: No Way Home, right?
He already filmed all the scenes, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. The thing is that I don't want to see him play another version of Daredevil. I want to see him play the exact same version that he played in the Netflix show, right? But I feel like they're not going to do that because it doesn't really fit in cleanly.
No, but the thing with the Netflix show, yeah, you're right. It's not gonna fit in clean because the Netflix show was very dark, right?
Yeah,
It had very dark themes and dark stories, right? And on the other hand, Marvel and especially Spider-Man movies, right? They're very
yeah.
light-hearted and they're meant for younger audiences, right?
Hmm.
Like, for example, Far From Home, right? It
Yeah.
was about betrayal, right? He got betrayed by the person he trusted most, right? But they
Scary.
still, yeah, but they still somehow made it a fun battle at the end, right? Even though it was like, it was the tingly, what's it, spider tingle or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like they still somehow made it more lighthearted than it actually should have been, right?
Yeah.
But the Daredevil, I'm pretty sure they're gonna switch it up so it's much more lighthearted and less, yo, you killed my friends and I'm gonna kill you, Like,
Yeah. I think it's gonna be played different character, like different version. I mean, of Daredevil.
yeah.
It's kind of disappointing though because I feel like that they were supposed to be in the MCU, like the Netflix shows.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, the only good Netflix show was Daredevil. Like Iron Fist was, whack.
You saw it?
Luke Cage, yeah, I tried watching it. I didn't like it. And then Luke Cage was I watched a bit of that as well.
Mm,
I can't really judge on this because I haven't fully watched them. But
okay.
yeah, and then what was the other one?
Jessica Jones.
Yeah, Jessica Jones. I didn't watch that one, but I think I got pretty good ratings, right?
I think so. Maybe
Maybe Jessica. I think Netflix was trying to make their own
like their
universe.
own universe. Yeah. What's it called? Have you seen the Defender show? Because I'm pretty sure that's like a team up show, right?
It is,
Between all
yeah,
three
it
of
is.
them. Like, how does that work? Like, I was always curious about that because, like, in the Arrowverse, right, the way that they do these type of crossover events, right, is that like they all have their own shows, okay, and then they do crossovers, right, and like it's split into like 4 or 5 episodes, right, and they put each episode in like one show, okay. So how do they do like with the whole Defender situation? How do they do that?
I haven't watched Defender, so I don't know.
Hmm. Because like I'm always like I'm curious about that actually. The thing with like the only hmm like the crossover events, like in the Arrowverse, right? They work super well. Okay, so I'm pretty interested to see how it works in Marvel, like well, these Netflix shows, right? And with Smallville, right? They literally introduced like every single concept in like one show, and it worked really well, right? So that's like I'm trying to compare, see how it works. So
Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen Defender, so I can't personally say anything about that as well. But
mhm.
um, hopefully it's good. I mean, I wish it
like
was.
I think the way it might work is that you know how the animated series work in DC, right? Like Superman the animated series, Batman the animated series, right?
Mhm.
And then they brought them all together in Justice League the animated series and then Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that's how that works, and it's kind of cool actually to have like a own show to do like team up stuff, and like at the same time have like their own show going on at the same time. Like if they did that in the Arrowverse, right, and if they're doing that in Marvel and Netflix shows, right, then that is really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, we all trust Kevin Feige, don't we?
Wait, does Kevin Feige control the Marvel shows?
Kevin Feige basically controls everything. You know that, right? Like he
Oh
got
yeah, he
comics as
does.
well and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah, he does.
So
But that's now though, right? That's like recent. I don't think, and the Netflix shows they've been around for like a
the
couple
Netflix
years.
shows they've been around for a long time, but now
Yeah,
like going forward, we trust Feige, right? We'll see what he
yeah,
does.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's just all in.
Oh, he's in.
Let him in. He said. Said let me in.
I yes, yes, yes.
Oh, he,
And back to stream. Here we go. Hello, Shazad. How's life?
Finally, about time.
Sorry.
I've been here for like an hour. My laptop died.
Like, just, you should have let me know though. Like, the thing is
I
that
tried.
you pop up on the bottom, right? And then like I don't get a ringtone or anything that says that. Oh yeah, somebody has entered the waiting room.
Okay, well, anyways, um, hmm,
Do you want to hear what we were
yeah,
talking about?
I kind of got distracted by searching up a bunch of Goku memes.
bruh.
I'm thinking about watching Dragon Ball.
Didn't you already? I thought you continued it after we
That's right,
started watching.
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, what's it called? Shazad, have you seen any of the MCU movies? Like
Yo,
other
who's
than
that
Endgame?
guy?
I see it, check.
Seen any of the MCU movies?
Yeah.
Dude, I've
Other
seen
than
all of them.
actually,
Yeah,
whoa! I did not expect you to watch all of them.
dude, I've
Have you
seen like all of them.
have you seen the Incredible Hulk,
Yeah, oh, not the old ones.
the 2008 one, the 2008 one, not the 2003 one?
No, I didn't watch any of the Hulks though.
Why not? Like, what's it called? The 2008 Hulk, right? It's actually part of the MCU, so you should watch it.
Nah, I don't. Yeah, I know. I just know the plot of it. But besides that, no, I never watched it.
Interesting. So, what's it called? What is your opinion on the third Spider-Man movie that's coming out?
Oh, the first Spider-Man movie?
The third one, the one that's coming out right now.
Oh, Can't Get Home or whatever.
No Way Home.
I don't know. It seems exciting.
Do you want to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield?
Honestly, it would be very interesting to see them in there.
Yeah, like we've all practically grown up with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, so it would be pretty interesting. The thing is that, do you think it will work well with the story that Far From Home set it up?
Let me think. Far From Home set it up as if he was going to be the next Tony Stark.
No, no. What's it called? Don't you remember the post credit?
I can't remember what happened after.
So
Basically, his face was revealed.
yeah, his face was revealed, and he got framed for Mysterio's murder, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
how do you think, like, if they were to do Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in the whole, what's it called, in the MCU, right? Like in Spider-Man 3, right? How do you think that they're gonna fit that and the whole plot that they set up in the previous movie?
I'm honestly not too sure on that. Like, I really have no clue. I'm interested to see what they will do, though.
So how many Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield movies have you seen? Have you seen all of them?
I've seen all of them for both of them, yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And have you seen WandaVision yet?
WandaVision? No, I never really got interested in that.
The thing with WandaVision, right? Like it's a really significant to the plot of the MCU moving forward, right?
Like I would watch it, right? But I ended up getting Funimation.
And then you start watching anime.
Yeah,
So then what are you doing with Disney Plus then?
nothing.
Seriously? You just have
Honestly,
Disney
no
Plus?
one uses it in my family.
Bruh. So you're
We
gonna
use it
cancel it?
like we use it on rare occasions.
Bruh. Alright, let's see. What other topics are there? Are you gonna watch the Snyder Cut?
The what now?
The Snyder Cut. Justice League, the Snyder Cut.
I don't know. We'll see.
The thing with that, it's basically the original director's version of the Justice League that came out in 2017, right? The Justice League that came out in 2017, that was made by Joss Whedon, the guy who directed the Avengers and Age of Ultron.
Hmm.
So he filled in for Zack Snyder, and he practically messed up the entire movie. So now we're getting the actual version of the movie, right? This month actually. So we're pretty excited to see what he does in that movie since there's a lot of interesting new things, right? Like the black suit for Superman. Darkseid is in the film. They improved what's it called? Steppenwolf's character design, right? So yeah, it's pretty interesting going this week. But
Yes. You could.
I really highly recommend watching WandaVision if you want to know more about the MCU going forward.
I feel like I'll have a broad understanding, so that'll be
Alright,
fine enough.
alright, okay. Alright, let's get back to the whole discussion of anime versus Marvel and DC. Okay. Do you think that Thanos can beat Goku?
Thanos beat Goku.
Yes. Do you think that could?
Depends. Are we talking him collected all the Infinity Stones?
Well, if you look at Goku, he's gonna be like that. Yeah, we want a fair fight, right? So yeah, here's all the Infinity Stones. He'll just collect it for him.
Okay, okay.
Since he already has experience collecting the Dragon Balls, right? And they're practically like collecting the Infinity Stone.
Hmm.
So
That's
what do you think has a
honestly
better
a
chance?
tough one. That's honestly a tough one.
Yeah.
Like it all depends on how the Infinity Stones are used.
Yeah, because the thing with that, right? They can't be used in another world, right? So Goku would have to come to Thanos' world or universe, right? So if they were to fight there, right? Then without the stones, Thanos could easily lose. Because I honestly have no doubt. If Iron Man's metal can like make him bleed, then I'm pretty sure that Goku can like easily like beat up Thanos, right? But with the Infinity Stones, however, right? He can. It also depends on his reaction times. How fast can Goku go? Like depending on his reaction, like how fast are his reflexes?
Instant.
Okay,
Before
so
it
if
even
it
happens, honestly.
okay, so with that being in question, Thanos can't really get a proper hit on Goku. Okay, but like if you take a factor of Goku trying to hit Thanos, Thanos can he could probably use the Space Stone to send him somewhere far, and he could probably use a Time Stone to reverse his age, right? But the thing with that, I'm pretty sure that happened. Like Goku's age got reversed, right, in one of the shows. Was it?
Um, I am not too sure on that.
I don't know. I'm just saying some random stuff at this point. Okay, so there's this guy in the chat. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't really know much about anime, so I was just talking about Thanos and Dark or not Dark Side, Thanos and Goku. So,
Yeah, I don't know much about Goku. If you can say another anime character, I can help you out more there.
all right, which one would you be more what's it called?
Able. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Say we had. Okay. So you know how Darkseid was fought by Superman and Batman.
yeah,
Is it okay if we do a anime team up? Because
yeah,
then
sure.
it seems like it might be a bit fair.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what villain are we talking about?
Okay. For anime or for Marvel and DC?
Marvel and DC.
Okay, so for Marvel and DC, if you do Darkseid,
Darkseid.
yeah. So Darkseid, he is stronger than Thanos, right? So you gotta take that into question. Which duo would you choose?
Darkseid. Oh, okay. So I think it'd honestly take. Okay. Hmm. Honestly, if Goku can't beat him, I don't know. Uh, 1 minute. Just give me a minute. I was gonna say Naruto and Sasuke as a duo because they're practically almost unstoppable. Hold up. And okay. Hmm. Okay.
Did you find anything yet?
Yeah, I searched up characters that could beat him, right?
For
But
Darkseid?
are Darkseid or Thanos? Um. Okay, so there's a few, but thing is, I don't know any of them.
Okay, what if we take account of Luffy versus Thanos? Who do you think would win?
Oof. Okay. Um. Okay. Is the snap available for Thanos?
Is what?
The snap.
Yes, because well, okay, it depends. Okay, would Luffy be like okay with Thanos collecting the stones first, like Goku? Although I doubt it.
Mm, like to make it a fair fight or whatever.
Yeah.
Depends. If Luffy doesn't really fight for the sheer fun of it, he usually has a purpose or a goal in mind. So
Okay.
it's usually like either because they pissed him off. So if they pissed him off, he definitely would not give him a chance.
Okay, so the only scenario that I would think of, right, is Thanos trying to say Thanos has a goal in mind, right, and Luffy's in his way. Okay, so in that situation, say Thanos has so yeah, say he has all of his stones at the moment, right? Who do you think would win?
Oh, okay. Well, the reality stone can basically turn Luffy back to a human. Would it not be able to?
Well, not quite, because reality stone, yeah, you could change it, right? But the thing is that the second that Thanos left in Infinity War after using the Reality Stone on Mantis and Drax, right, they became back to normal. So it depends. I don't think that the Reality Stone is permanent.
Mhm. But in battle, what would it be though?
So in battle, hmm, depends. Okay, I don't think that Thanos could do that much damage to change his molecular structure, but I'm pretty sure he could do like some small things like to like disarm him or something.
Mhm. Okay, honestly, I gotta give the win to Thanos. Luffy does have some great abilities, but not many of them can compare to Thanos's. Thanos doesn't have any physical ability. Okay, without the stones, Thanos would be utterly destroyed, in my opinion. But even with maybe 2 or 3 stones, then Luffy wouldn't have a chance.
And it also depends on which stone, right? Like, say that he only had the power stone, right? Like, say if he only used the power stone against Luffy, I'm pretty sure that Thanos could win, because
Yeah.
the power stone, right? It burns through anything that's biological. And yeah, I'm
Mm,
guessing that Luffy is biological.
yeah.
Okay, so now if we take into account with what's it called, if we do Luffy, how much do you know about Saitama from your consumption?
How much do I know about Saitama?
Yeah.
I know a lot. I've seen the entire show. So thing
Okay.
is that I don't think he can beat Thanos. His limits have not been found yet. His
Saitama.
biggest feat has been that basically there was this a giant scolpede, right? That a nuclear blast from the interior of it couldn't deal any damage to it, but
Uh-huh.
he managed to destroy it with one punch to the front of the scolpede.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Well, the I don't know million pede. I don't know. It was huge as hell.
The thing with Saitama, right? If he were to verse Thanos, right? I feel like Saitama would have a chance of beating Thanos. It also depends. Again, it also depends on the strength, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so now here's the biggest one. What if you do Superman versus Saitama? What do you think would win?
Oh, that's one that's been asked quite a few times.
Yeah.
See, Saitama doesn't have a weakness, and he, I don't know if he's okay. It also depends on if it's like a tournament or like just a fight. Like, say if Superman was stopping him from getting to the sale at the store, then he would
I don't
be
know why we're
pissed.
doing that, but okay.
Well, he would be pissed, okay?
Yeah.
And basically, he would fight Superman, okay? And if there was kryptonite, he really wouldn't care because he just gets triggered as hell.
Hmm. Okay, so what if we do like a situation where okay, so if Saitama is mad and he takes on Superman, do you think he'll be able to take him on?
If that's only if there's like no sunlight to help Superman.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because the only time, okay, so it also depends on what Superman we're looking at. Because Superman got killed by Doomsday, okay, and I'm pretty sure that Saitama can obliterate Doomsday. Actually, I don't know. Doomsday versus Saitama, that's an interesting battle because Doomsday could come back again and again, right, and be immune to whatever has killed him before, right? So if you're looking at Doomsday when he was at his prime, well, not his prime, like when he just started, right? And same thing with Superman, right? Then I think Saitama might have a chance. Okay. The thing with Saitama though, right? He may not have any weaknesses. He doesn't. He's powerful. He's like extremely powerful, but he does not. He has a limit. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that since Superman does not have any limit, right? He could obliterate what's it called, Saitama. Especially if we could just go to the sun and just charge up and yeah.
Okay, hold up. Let me see here. Okay. Um. Uh. Hold up. Okay, so basically, what's the biggest amount of damage that Doomsday has ever done?
Like, which version are we talking about? Like the one that was able to kill Superman, or the version like right now?
Which one's stronger and which one's weaker?
the stronger one, right, is the one that has died the most amount of times. Like Doomsday hasn't died once. Well, actually, he has died, but like he's been able to come back every single time because he gets immune to whatever kills him before. So, are we talking about Doomsday coming, like not being able to come back, right, and him like fighting Saitama, or are we talking about like Doomsday? He could be able to come back even if Saitama kills him.
Okay,
Which
okay.
version?
So now that's a new question. If if how does Doomsday come back? Like,
It's
is it
kind of hard.
regeneration?
No,
Is
no,
it
it's not
like
regeneration.
Deadpool's regeneration, where like there's a cell left and then he can regenerate?
See, that's the hardest part because like we haven't really seen Doomsday actually like regenerate. You know, like not actually being able to come. Like we haven't seen him come back. Like yeah, he's come back. We've seen that. We haven't seen how he comes back. Like he's just there. Like, he just comes up the next day. Maybe that's like his body regenerating, like you said before, or because the way that it happened before, right? The way that he was made, the way that Doomsday was made, right? He was killed over and over again until like there was a point where like he wasn't being able to kill anymore, right? So
Mhm.
depends actually. I'm pretty sure he can regenerate. I'm not sure though. 100%. I mean.
So here's the thing. Okay, then I believe that Saitama would lose unless if you can, like Saitama, he can obliterate even the cells in your body. Okay,
Yeah.
but like he can obliterate every single cell. But if Doomsday has a different way of like regenerating, then I'm pretty sure he would lose.
Yeah, I agree. Because what's it called? It depends. Because if there was a way of determining how he comes back, then maybe I think there is a way. I just haven't looked at it. Because he just walks. He just starts walking in like the next episode of the show. Right? So yeah, I think if this was a fight between Doomsday and Saitama where he would be able to come back, then I think that Saitama would win. But if they can come back, then I think that Doomsday would win. All right, what if
Yeah.
we? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. I say we put your clown against anime's clown.
Which clown are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure we both know what clown you're thinking about.
The Joker.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, the
right,
Joker.
which clown have you got?
Um, Doflamingo. He's from One Piece.
Oh,
Mhm.
is he the pink dude?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think I know which one you're talking
You can search him up if you want.
about. I bet.
Alright, now my first question is okay, so there is obviously a huge difference in the powers.
Okay, stop. I forgot to write anime. Okay. Oh my god.
No,
Go ahead.
Doflamingo. DOFL.
I'll just write this. Oh, there we
No,
go.
no. Oh, no. Just write Don Quixote. Okay, erase the DO
E-O.
Flamingo. No space.
Okay. Oh, okay, there we go.
There
Wait,
we
why
go.
does it play Zoro?
No.
Look at him. He looks like Zoro. Like if you change the hair to green, look, it looks like Zoro.
No. Okay, anyways, let's continue.
Yes.
Okay, so first off, I gotta ask, what's the biggest amount of damage the Joker has done?
Has done?
Yeah.
Well, he has these type of toxins, right? That can like make a person laugh so hard they can die. But that's just to a regular person. If you look
Oh,
at the what?
Oh, well, you see, if he's like Joker, okay, so you see Doflamingo, he laughs a lot. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna kill him.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, the other thing that I can think of is okay. What is the biggest amount of weakness that this dude has shown?
Hmm?
Like, what is the biggest amount of weakness he has shown?
Oh, what's his biggest weakness?
Yeah.
I would say, hold up. One minute. I'm searching it right now.
Okay. Wait, so you haven't seen any weakness shown by him in the show?
Honestly, not really. He's he's really smart. He's a great strategist, and it's amazing how much he does.
Okay, has he been defeated by Luffy or any of his people?
Yeah, he got beat by Luffy, but that was honestly by sheer luck.
Okay.
But also, I guess it might have been due to Luffy actually just not. I'm not saying Doflamingo has a weakness. I'm saying that Luffy's just too powerful in that fight.
Okay, so it's about the power. Okay. Well, the only thing, if you're looking at the power sense, right? Joker can manipulate somebody either like by psychologically or by a drug that he used against Superman. Okay, can this guy be annoyed to a certain point?
Hmm. Annoyed. Not really.
So if the Joker were to like annoy him to death, like will that work?
No, sir.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, then I'm pretty sure this guy might be able to. Okay, is he the type of villain to just kill a person right there and then?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, then I'm pretty sure that this guy can win.
So you see, here's his devil fruit. Okay, his devil fruit is basically strings. Okay, these strings are so sharp they can cut through meteors. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. One Piece has a thing for meteors, honestly. But no, it's because there's a guy who can create meteors. But no, what's it called? His power is strong enough that he can cut through meteors. He can stop a meteor in midair. Also, not only that, to get around, right? Like he doesn't use his ship to get around if he's just the only one going. He attaches his strings to clouds and swings around.
Oh.
Yeah. And basically, his strings are strong enough to cut through stone. Basically, what he did back at his island is that he created a bird cage.
A bird cage?
Yeah, it sounds weird. But you see, it's basically a bird cage that surrounds the whole island. It's made of strings. Like, he'll just go up into the sky and shoot a bunch of strings all out around the island, and then bam. It creates a bird cage, and nothing can get in or out, not even radio signals.
Oh.
So basically, then once whoever or whatever is inside that he wants to destroy, he slowly starts to tighten up the bird cage, and then it just starts to cut down until there is nothing left inside.
Okay, the only person I can think of that could beat this guy, right? Other than Superman, I think, would be Batman. That's the only person I can think of. And you know why? Because Batman has a thing of like dealing people like Joker all the time, right? And the whole escaping thing, like the whole birdcage thing, right? He's an escape artist. He could escape anything. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that like he's also escaped places like alien prisons and stuff like that, right? So,
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Yes.
This is basically okay. There's lasers, and then there's this. This is a solid object that Zoro's swords couldn't even cut through.
Yeah, I'm not
And
talking
he's
about cutting. He's not. What's it called? Batman has been able to escape. What's it called? Prisons and stuff like that without cutting anything. Like he has found some really like even if it takes him like days.
Okay, say he doesn't put him in the bird cage. Okay.
Okay.
He's also used. He's also awakened his devil fruit ability, making him able to turn objects around him into strings. He can turn buildings into strings that can like into his own strings. He can make them into razor thin, sharp strings that can cut through anything.
Okay.
So basically,
yeah, go ahead.
basically it could cut through almost anything the Batman makes.
Yeah, the only thing that I can think of that won't be able to cut it is a Hellbat suit. Since not only is it made by nth metal, it's also like has pieces of other like alien tech, right? And to cut that, and the thing is that even if he does find a way to cut the Hellbat suit, right? The thing can regenerate. Because okay, you know the suit that Deathstroke wears, right? That's made out of nth metal, and nth metal that can regenerate. Okay, itself like it could just regenerate. So the Hellbat suit, right? Even if it gets damaged, it can repair itself almost instantly.
Mhm. I see. Okay.
So he still has a chance.
Yeah. Okay. I think that would probably just give him the win. That would give Batman the win.
Yeah, but like if you look at Batman just on his base, then yeah, then this guy would be able to win.
Mhm. If we're talking without that suit, then
Yeah, yeah.
everything else is just done for. Because, say he put him in the birdcage first, okay? Now, since no radio wave can get out, there's no way for him to get the Batmobile or any other piece of technology to reach him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Unless if he
maybe.
already plans like some sort of a trap or something
Yeah.
beforehand, right?
Say if he's the one going out for Doflamingo. Say he's actually the one looking for Doflamingo, and it's not just that they meet in coincidence or Doflamingo is going after him,
Yeah, he
right?
would have prep time then.
Yeah, he would have prep time, meaning that he would also have a higher chance of winning that way as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at that point he would just take out like a mech suit, kind of similar to the Hellbat suit, kind of like he used in Batman v Superman, similar to that. So he would have like a chance to beat him that way as well.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Let's do one more matchup and then we'll call it a day.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome. Okay. So which anime character do you want to choose?
Okay, name a superhero character that isn't like so god powered or whatever, and I'll see how they match up.
Hmm. Green Lantern, kind of. Yeah, Green Lantern is the one that comes up.
Oh, but can he beat Goku? Just kidding. Uh, Let me think. I want to make it an equal matchup.
And for this version, right, I choose Hal Jordan Green Lantern because his willpower is stronger, right? And the stronger willpower you have in the Green Lantern Corp, right, the more powerful you are.
Okay, I'm trying to think hmm, whose power is similar to Green Lantern's or their power level.
I know this is an anime,
Oh,
right?
I got
But
it. I got it.
there was a death battle on Green Lantern versus Ben 10.
Oh, okay. I think I got a character though. Let's do
Okay.
Sasuke Uchiha.
Okay.
Reason why I say this is because he's got a Susanoo, right?
Mhm.
Which is basically armor that can be made due to having a Mangekyo Sharingan. Alright,
Okay.
I gotta ask, what is Green Lantern's like? How does he deal with mental attacks?
Well, he doesn't need to. His will. Okay, so the thing with the Hal Jordan version, at least, right? With the John Stewart, if you look at him, he won't be like that good in his mental power aspect, right? But if you look at Hal Jordan, his is like way above and beyond. Like it's way powerful than you can imagine. He was able to take the Yellow Lantern ring, right, and was able to like contain himself within, right, and he was able to go back to the Green Lantern ring, right. So his willpower, it comes through his mental power. Okay, so I'd say it's like really large.
Mhm. So, okay, basically a Genjutsu, right? Which is the thing I was planning on using against him, right?
Mhm.
Is a attack, right? Where oh, okay, it's basically an attack where it attacks the mind. You get stuck into a loop. Kind of like, you know how Darkseid or Doomsday. I can't remember who it is. I think it's Darkseid. Remember that death battle against Thanos?
Oh yeah, that was Darkseid.
Yeah, remember how he put Thanos into an infinite time loop?
Yeah, the thing with that is that Green Lantern has been put through that like a couple of times, right? And like I said, his willpower is way above and beyond. Like I said before, I know it sounds like it's like a dumb thing that I'm like using over and over again, right?
No, no, no,
But the
no.
thing is, because
That's
like
how
the thing
Green
is
Lantern's power is based. It's based on willpower. If
exactly.
he has none, then he can't use the ring at all.
Exactly, yeah, that's my point. The thing with Green Lantern, especially Hal Jordan version, right? He has been known to be like one of the best Green Lanterns in the multiverse, not just the universe, the multiverse. Okay, which is like infinite. So,
Yeah.
his willpower, right? It's like really, 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 really large in that sense.
Okay, I see. So maybe he could outdo a Genjutsu. I'm not too sure because I don't think it's willpower that gets someone out of a Genjutsu, but I think it could work.
Yeah, the other thing that I could think of that could get him out of a time loop is that his ring, right? It could counteract time itself, like all the time particles that are used against him, because he can also use that to his advantage and also time travel. I think you might have seen Green Lantern versus Ben 10. He did the exact same thing there, but yeah, he could use his ring to time travel using those particles.
I see. Okay, so basically, let me think. Okay, on to the Susanoo. Okay,
Which one is that?
basically, okay. So I gotta ask, has Green Lanterns, like I know some Green Lanterns like images, the ones they make have been broken or shattered, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
But has the one you're talking about had that ever before?
Um, it happened with Superman.
Because
Yeah.
his strength?
Well, the thing with Superman, it was a new 52 version, right? So with him, his power was like he also had his mental power, right? Like he had this martial arts he learned. I think it was called Torquasm Vow, I think, right? Which is like the martial arts through the mind, right? I think
Mhm.
maybe that's how he was able to overpower him with that. But it also depends on the on the spur of the moment, like how much willpower is Hal Jordan using at the moment, like it also depends on his adrenaline, like how much rush he's feeling. Like if he's determined to actually like break that motion. Like what the jitsu that you're talking about, right?
The
How
Genjutsu.
yeah, the genjutsu. How much how like what level does it affect a person?
Okay, it's so strong that basically there's one, okay? It's called the. Okay, so there's one Uchiha, a part of the clan,
Mm-hmm.
whose Mangekyo Sharingan, its only power was that it could focus on Genjutsu.
Mm-hmm.
You would be stuck in a 10-year time loop or 7-year time loop,
Okay.
and you could not get out of it. There was no way. It's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically that strong. You could have the strongest amount of willpower. You could basically be anyone in the world, and you couldn't get out of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing with that, right? Like, I'm pretty sure the way that jutsu works is that using the time particles around him, right? The UFL quark matter, correct?
English, please.
I'm sorry. What's it called? Okay, so whenever you time travel or travel to another universe, right? You basically fold space and time, right? And then like alter those particles around you to time travel, right?
It's not
Is
really
that
about time control, honestly. It's more about, like I said, it's more about just um. hmm. Okay, hold up. Let me think. Yeah, no, it's just a mind control thing, really. Nothing time related has anything to do with it.
so? It's basically like manipulating the mind, right?
Yeah, and there's no way out of it.
Okay.
So, but okay, that's a different Uchiha. Okay, but let's leave Genjutsu's out of this, all right? Because that's gonna be too complicating on both of us.
Yeah.
All right, now the Susanoo, basically an ability that Green Lantern has almost. Okay,
Mhm.
Sasuke Susanoo is basically that same power, except it makes an image of a person. Like
Okay.
it's a giant, huge physical suit of armor, and
Uh-huh.
it's practically indestructible. Never has it been broken.
Never, like, no way it has been broken.
Never in my life. I don't think I ever saw it get broken. Let me search it up right now.
Alright.
I've never seen it get broken.
Because, like, if there's even, like, one instance of, like, even a dent that if we can pinpoint, right? Then maybe if I can, like, look into a power of Green Lantern that might be able to pull off that feat, maybe.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So Susanoo is indestructible.
Mhm.
Oh, wait. Oh, I think I might have found a weakness.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Here's the thing. A Susanoo,
Yes.
okay, is a body armor kind of thing that here, on your stream, right? Search it up right now. Search up,
Susanoo?
yeah, Susanoo,
Okay.
and just hit images. What the hell? Ah, there
Oh,
we
it's not
go.
like. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, images.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
Speed
Okay.
of chakra, right?
Okay. Not really. It's hard. I guess so. But here's the thing.
Mhm.
If okay, click images.
Yeah. Hold up. There we go.
Okay. So hit the first one. Okay. So you see on the right side is Madara Uchiha's Susanoo. See how he's standing on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way that his Susanoo was broken. Gara managed to get under the Susanoo and pull him out of it. But besides that, there was no other way. There was only that one opening at the bottom. Now, if you look at Sasuke's Susanoo, which is the one on the left, he is located at the top of the head. There is no way to get inside.
What about, like, any mental attacks with that one?
Like and kind of like genjutsu, like how I was talking about it.
Yeah, sort of. Well, like any sort of mental related attack, like any mental related. Like what I'm meaning to say is that can somebody affect the person inside of it, like without
Oh.
having to actually do anything?
Oh,
Like,
actually, that is a good question and a good point. You see, in Naruto, there was the infinite Tsukuyomi, okay? And it was a genjutsu that would basically, anyone who looked at it would put them in a eternal lock. Like, they would be gone forever.
why
Here's the
inside
thing, though.
Susanoo?
No, like, in real life. But then, while Sasuke was in it, they all, while Sasuke, Naruto, and everyone was inside the Susanoo, they all looked at the Genjutsu, but none of them felt it. A Susanoo is basically invulnerable to any attack. So, Green Lantern, if Green Lantern's thing can be shattered, I don't think Sasuke's can be shattered at all because never has been by anyone ever.
Okay, now the only way that I can think of is, yes, this is a really good way that this could defeat Green Lantern, right? And I'm pretty sure it can defeat Green Lantern like this, right? The only other way that I could think of, but it might not work since Green Lantern doesn't do this often, he could probably reverse time using his lantern, right? Before they make that shield. Like once he realizes that, oh, that Susanoo can't be broken, right? He could probably like reverse time, right? And then go to the point before they make this armor. So that's the only way that I can think of. Other than that, if that's not possible, if Green Lantern can't do that, then yes, then I'm pretty sure that these guys take it out.
Okay. Now, about time. Let me see. I'm pretty sure Sasuke had something to do with time.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Okay, so Sasuke, right? He has a okay, his left eye.
Yeah.
Okay, here are some more things he can do. Okay, there's the Genjutsu, and the Genjutsu, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then there's also stealing chakra, but I'm guessing Green Lantern doesn't have any because he's just based off of mind power, right?
Yeah.
He has no like he doesn't use any uh
Physical
physical
abilities.
energy. Yeah, like
Yeah.
he doesn't have any physical energy, right?
Yeah. He doesn't.
Okay, so yeah, okay. The all right. Oh wait, what the hell is this? Hold up. Okay, so about time, Sasuke has this ability with his left eye. His left eye is okay. So his right eye is a Mangekyo Sharingan. It's just a regular Mangekyo Sharingan. But then
Okay.
his left eye is um a it's a Rene Sharingan. Okay,
Hmm.
he awakened this after the six paths gave him it. Now, unlike a normal Rinnegan, okay, it's got a six like a Tomoe pattern, and
Hmm.
it's given him like a few more abilities. One of these abilities is a space and time jutsu. So basically, he can substitute himself with anything in the moment of time, meaning he can move through the fabric of space and time.
Okay,
So
but like, how efficient is it though?
he can do it as many times as he wants to, as long as he can see something that he can substitute himself with. But there is a
Oh, okay.
range. There is a range.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Hal Jordan can like go to like even the moment like the when the Earth was born. So I'm pretty sure he could probably overpower the time travel aspect only of that. And for as of the, I was thinking about the what was the thing that you were talking about? Sasuno, right? Sasuno.
Susanoo.
What?
Susanoo.
Susanoo. Yeah, Susanoo. Okay, so you were talking about that, right? So I searched this up, and now that I think about it, like what has been used to try to break the Susanoo? Like who has tried to break the Susanoo?
Madara. He was practically a god.
Okay, but like how did they try to do it?
Okay, well, you see, here's okay. Honestly, they've tried everything. They've tried absorbing the chakra out of it. That wouldn't work. Because to do that, you would need to absorb the chakra from the user. Um, let me think. The only way possible to break a Susanoo is by somehow getting to the user of it. Sasuke can't let that happen anymore because
Okay,
of the fact that he's gotten the Mangekyo Sharingan one.
all right. Now one more question. Um, it's okay. So chakra, right? It's based. Okay, so that's what the Susanoo is made of, right? Chakra, and has
Yeah.
like is chakra originated from Earth?
Well, you see, that's only if he gets Sage mode, but he does not have Sage mode. But yes, that might be one way he could lose. He'd have to
No, no,
lose
that's not what
all
I
of
meant.
his
That's not what I
chakra.
meant. That's not what I meant. I
Oh,
meant like when was it like where was it made? Like when did it or where did it originate from?
the fruit tree thing.
Oh, it was on
Uh,
Earth, right?
yeah. But
Okay.
technically, it's actually on almost every planet in the beginning.
Okay. So okay, that okay, yeah, okay. So I was looking up on what's it called, the internet, right? Apparently Hal's willpower is actually pretty strong, that he has blocked defended himself using his power ring, right, while breaking through what's it called, through exploding stars, exploding fabric of space, right, that can like almost obliterate the multiverse. Okay, so now if you compare that to a Susanoo, I'm pretty sure that that force is a bit stronger. since it's like if it could take out the multiverse, right? Then I'm pretty sure that it can also break through a Susanoo. Now
Oh,
that type
what the
of stuff,
hell?
it hasn't been shown in anime, like something like from space, like that much force breaking it.
Okay, so mhm. Wait, you were talking about Hal Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Um. Okay. I guess. Okay, you said he was at Superman's level, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think he would be able to beat Sasuke.
Now again, I would say that like that this fight could lead either way. It all depends on the situation.
In
Like
my
do either
opinion,
of the
it's a 50-50 fight. So if they fought 100 times, 50 times would go to Hal and 50 times would go to Sasuke.
exactly, yes, that's what
Maybe
I
a
was trying
few
to say.
more times. Maybe a few more times to Hal.
Maybe, yeah, maybe, yeah. And the only reason that I'm saying that is because of the amount of force that he has taken from all of his times through space,
Mhm.
right? Because like he's literally the space police. He literally spends all of his time in space mostly, right? And I'm pretty sure that the forces up there are greater than the ones on Earth, right? Which is why I was asking, where is chakra formed from, right? Is it formed from like just Earth, or is it just formed from like different planets, like stuff like that? So that's just like what I was thinking to an account. So I guess yeah, we could. It's more of a fifth
Naruto can be is sorry. Okay, can Hal destroy planets?
with his power ring.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure he has. Let me just double check that. And Green Lantern destroy a planet. Yeah, yeah, he has destroyed planets.
Mhm.
The thing is that it says here that Green Lantern, right? He tries to keep his power under control, right? Like he tries to keep his power limited. But if he needs to, he can like say he can go say when Goku goes Super Saiyan 4, right? Like that's the type of anger like if he gets, right? And like he would just go shoot.
Mhm.
And if he gets like the red ring, if he gets the red lantern ring, then that's even more destructive. But if we're gonna keep this at the Green Lantern pace, right? Then I'm still pretty sure that he'll be able to, you know.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So basically a 60-40 win. 60 would go to Hal. The 40 would go to Sasuke.
All right. I'm not gonna lie. I actually like this discussion. Nobody raged.
Yeah, because you were fair about it.
Yes, I was. Well, if I'm gonna be honest, do you think Rashawn would have been fair about it too?
Honestly, I have no idea how his debates would go. He's only seen Naruto, so.
Yeah, no, but like he used to be a fan of the like. Remember the 2011 Green Lantern movie?
Yeah, the one that turned out to be a complete bust.
Yeah, apparently Rashawn liked that movie. I don't know why. So
That's the one with Ryan Reynolds, right?
yeah, yeah. Apparently his suit was all CGI. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I guess that's the end of the stream then.
Yeah, I guess. Well, it was a good stream.
Yeah, it really was.
I had a lot
actually
of fun.
Yeah, same. It was really good. Alright, I guess till next time then.
Alright, sounds good. And we'll do this again for sure.
Awesome, yep, for sure.
All right.
See ya.
See ya. So cool.
Right, so.